slumber. Out of this world. It's y'all. I.S.U.P.K, what going on? Yeah. As I'm looking out this window, gun in my hand with that big scope, thinking about what all I've been through and where I'm at and what I'm finna do. Boy, don't play tough, they'll get critical. I'm out of this world living biblical. That's a not kill, but pussy nigga, I kill you though, but it ain't murder. Dumb boy, he try to saint. Left blood on the wall like paint. I'm not that butt, no I ain't. I had to do work till I faint. A lot of these niggas gon' hate, but common sense all that I make. Boy, I give up all that I make to visualize and see the day. Yeah, well, a nigga ain't gotta stress no more, no rubber block. Yeah, new nation reborn, homeland, love how America fall. Yeah, bad luck, cut your time up. Not what I say, cause bitch cut the Lord. For now, I'ma keep me a sword and bring these dry bones some water. You fell off? Well, damn. Ain't no little loss, no respect. Ain't no little loss, no respect. When I'm song, boy, stay where you at. They had me brainwashed at its best until I found out I went west. And when I found out I went west, then I realized Israel, we up next. Yeah, live it up, yeah, gon' live it up. Live it up, yeah, gon' live it up. And put in work, yeah, gon' put in work. If you gon' put in work, yeah, gon' put in work. Up on the corner, like I scream. Don't hustle when police run up on the scene. You know it's no coward all in my jeans. And I be right here to another day. Live it up, yeah, gon' live it up, yeah. Live it up, yeah, gon' live it up, yeah. Put in work, yeah, gon' put in work. If you gon' put in work, yeah, gon' put in work. Up on the corner, like I scream. Don't hustle when police run up on the scene. You know it's no cowards all in my jeans. And I be right here to another day. I be right here to another day. Black and come to gold in my face. Rock and roll, I got that tool on me. Yeah, nigga, I got that tool on me. My boys gon' eat when I feed them. Full plate, but I ain't stingy. Full plate, I ain't stingy unless it come down to my lady, my princess. Boy, please don't act the fool. I spill that cup all on you. I paint a picture, don't move. Construction worker, how I brought all the tools. You never dare catch me on snooze. You never dare catch me with booze. You never dare catch me celebrating a holiday, even if I got nothing to do. Crackers got your life on mute, but we'll show you what to do. Nigga, fall in these ranks, become a soldier, and watch your damn dream come true. What you talking about, nigga? Get your damn shit together, you know what I'm saying, man? I.S.U.P.K home with the truth. Ain't nobody else fucking with it, nigga. Stupid. I don't fuck with you. All these other niggas might fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. Stupid monster. Got my motherfucking people that got that tail to your head. I know the secrets. Stupid. I'm talking to you though. I'm gonna take you to you're a monster. You're a demon. You're lurking and sneaking. These Romans, they hunters, they murky. My brothers, they're the police, and that's what the capital D. Yeah, I piss on their graves, and that's what the capital B. Yeah, monster, demons, lurking, creep. Who that? Round the corner, pulling up slowly, looking crazy, traveling around they like they want me. Boy, you a lame. You think you invincible, your badge is phony. I'm the real Jew. I got a zero on my neck, and ain't no star on me. They envy our heritage. They wanna be us so bad, they brainwashed us in slavery. I can't trust them. Who? Americans. And I'm speaking the truth. This ain't no anti-Samaritan. Yeah, and I'm itching for justice. He who leads in captivity, well, I know that you know it. And they plot. They want me. What? But I'm with the Lord, and guess what? I got on the foot on me. You're a monster. You're a demon. You're lurking and sinking. These Romans, they hunters. They murky. My brothers, they're the police, and that's what the capital D. Yeah. I piss on their graves, and that's what the capital B. Yeah, monster. Demons. Lurking, creep.
The reason you feel like you got to put Native Americans in chains is because you think you're better. The reason why you think you got to put black people in chains is because you think you're better. The reason why you send ICE agents to arrest the Hispanics is because you think you're better. But you're not. You're the scum of the earth. White people are the devil the Bible speaks of. The Native Americans used to tell you, pale face speak with forked tongue. Tell me, Roy. Tell me I'm wrong. You put in thumbs down, you can't prove me wrong. I could pull out the books and the records where you made 177 treaties with the Native Americans, and you broke every single one of them. We can talk about how you promised black people civil rights, how you promised them equality. Well, where was that for Carmelo Anthony? He had 12 white jurors judging his case. Make it make sense. Right. White people, you don't care about justice. You just care about being right. And don't worry, you had 500 years to be right. I think it's the 250th anniversary. Someone get me right on that. 250 years of America's shining from sea to shining sea. Ain't that beautiful? And for 250 years, you built it on the backs of blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Don't worry. Judgment's coming for them. Enjoy your 250 years, because you're going to have to do 1,000 in slavery.
Verse 12. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven.
The kingdom of what?
The kingdom of heaven.
Go ahead.
Suffereth violence.
And suffereth what?
Violence.
You want to know why Carmelo Anthony is about to do 35 years in prison? You want to know why blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are at the bottom? Right now, it just came out that ICE isn't going to report any more deaths in the ICE detention centers. Why do you think that is? Because it's a goddamn concentration camp, man. They're exterminating.
Shalom Israel, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Thumb to all the brothers, Yahweh Shemal Thumb Hashem Yahshua to all the sisters. I'm Priest Officer 1000 RY. All right, today I'm going to be going into a topic about Yahushai. You understand? The Christian Church likes to promote that he comes for everybody. You know what I'm saying? That he loves everybody. That he died for everybody, right? And I'm going to make this a little bit of a series here. But today I'm going to be going into a specific scripture in Matthew, the 15th chapter. All right. And we're going to start around the 21st verse. Okay. Because they like to push that, this whole, all love thing, Jesus Christ loves. And they have the image, that they like to push of Yahushai, well, the fake Yahushai, right? C'est Bourget. Hugging everybody and looking all like a damn hippie, and being soft as soft can be. Okay. When you go into the Bible, it doesn't describe Jesus Christ like that at all, right? It says he's an austere man, right?
That's right.
And we're gonna show and prove, that all these lies, right? Like I brought out last, that I hate every false way. Okay, so knowing that Jesus Christ is not soft, he is not in love with everybody. Okay, he doesn't care about everybody, right? He said, "I pray for them. I pray not for the world." Okay, so let's get into it. All right, let's.
From Nigeria. What's up with that? This is good. You African? From where? From Nigeria. And are you on your knees because you recognize what the Nigerians did to black people? What did they do to black people?
We sold you guys as slaves.
Hey. You something, man. This is good. You African? From where?
I think that might be it, Abide.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Most High and quiet. Clap it up, clap it up. It's the I.S.U.P.K under command of General YAHANNA. Come out of 1 West 125th Street in Harlem, New York. We're here to bring you the truth, man, the absolute truth, like we do. I'm Captain Saparna Paz. I've got my man Abad Hayah on the computer here. Will be assisting with the class. Most High in Christ, give it up for him. Salah. You know what I mean? I'm Captain Shaparna Pars, and we have one one hell of a class for you, man. If you come out the way I intended, Lord allow. Of course, you know I like to go down the road, do the roll, calling the heads in the school, and walk it all the way down so that you can be clear-minded and understand where the right way is, how to come into the right path. Starting off with Commander General Yahanna. Give him a round of applause, man. Commander General Yahanna, an outstanding. I can't even say enough about the general, man. We was out in Kensington, y'all, and yesterday. I think he was there, right? He was out there with us, and General got a what does he put a documentary out, right?
Yes, sir.
On the crack epidemic and how it destroyed that whole area out there, man. How people are still suffering from that. It's going to be a hell of a documentary, man. Commander Junior Yahanna, you know how he does it up, man. He brings all the facts out, man, and show you the truth. So that's going to be a heavy documentary when it comes out. Then we got General Mahyman. Give it up for the general, man. General Mahyman always on deck, man. You know, always with the wisdom of the counsels, man, that he gives to all, you know, and freely, you know. And, you know what I mean, the classes he teach, y'all tune into this classes on Monday, I think Mondays and Thursdays, right?
Yes, sir.
Mondays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. General Mahyman, live. Bring your questions, you know. Also, let's see, we got General Mayak next in line. General Mayak. General Mayak, man, a heavy general, man. Heavy and hilarious as he can be. Yeah, hilarious as he can be, man. But you know, General's always, and he's, you know, you in the you with him, and he's a I think I mentioned this before, but General, and no questions, if you doing something you ain't supposed to be doing, Lord and behold, General can pull it out of you, brother. I mean, he is just so precision. He got precision in the questions he asks you. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good gift to have, man. So General Mayat, Most High in Christ. Then we got General Hazayan, Most High in Christ. Oh, yeah, General Hazayan. That's right. General Haas, man. General Haas, an excellent brother, man. Knowledge of, you know, I mean, just overwhelming knowledge, you know, that he's taught brothers in this truth, man. You know, sincerity, you know, dealing with brothers, and hasn't dropped his, you know, I mean, all the generals, man. You know, they down with what the UPK laid out, and knows the truth, man, and upheld the banner of this school, man. So I'm just in awe. You know what I'm saying? You know, my yacht always been there long further than I can remember.
Right.
General Hazayan, Salaki, is it Mayak? Well, Mayak as well, shoot.
Right.
Then we got General Shawamar. General Shawamar. Excellent wisdom on the general. You know, he got the hoary head, the hoary beard. So you know, which, if y'all don't understand, that gray beard, you know what I'm saying? That beard of wisdom, and you know, of an aged man that can lay something down on you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, General's a hell of a cat, man. Hell of a guy, hell of a general. You know what I mean? and taught me a lot of things coming up in this truth. You know what I mean? So we got, and going down the line, we got General Kathunga Bar.
Right.
General Kathunga Bar. I don't want to get it out of order, man. General Kathung, you know what I mean? Just the warring on the streets, all General SHALAM, General Kathung, and General Kavalama did in the day, man. I just, man, shoot. I got so many stories I could tell. But it was a fascinating, it was a growing experience. General Kathunga Bar, no. You know, me and him shared things that nobody else in the school knows, or you know, and those were great moments, man. You know what I'm saying? General Kathunga Bar, all you know, a hardcore general in the truth, man. Give it up. Then we got General Kabalama.
Right.
General Q, man. General Kabalama. Oh my goodness, man. You know he's always on deck. He's always around. He's always he's a monitor, man. He got the a mind of recording. He's good at remembering. You know what I mean? And you know, as well as that history and you know, knowledgeable, very knowledgeable, man. You know, and those generals, man, they do an excellent job in bringing this truth forward. That's why the UPK shines the way it does. It's because of these generals, man. And I'm definitely gonna recognize them and make sure that they recognize in this earth, man. You understand? Because without them, you know what I'm saying, a lot of us would still be lost. We would still be lost out here, man, in this world, not understanding what the truth. I mean, the Christian church done spread their lies so far and to all of us, man, and trying to deal with life, you know, without these men right here, these loyal men that would not compromise their positions or their understanding of the truth. It's valuable, man, valuable.
Right.
So just give them a round of applause, man. And we got the captains, man. The captains backing up the generals, doing a hell of a job. You know, getting these, dealing with the men. First, you know, the captains had to go through what they had to go through, man, to be in the position they in.
Right.
If you don't think the Lord is gonna make you walk through that fire, you mistaken, man. That's the fire that you have to go through, man. And all the men that's coming up in this truth got to go through that, man. You got to go through self-denial, you know, doing things that they never could understand in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of things. So, but we're gonna give the captains a round of applause. They do a hell of a job. All the captains, too many for me to name. Then we got the officers. Oh my goodness, they outstanding, man. They outstanding. Officers doing this work, man. The men coming in, you got officers, men coming in, and dealing with the men over top of them. The men coming in, bringing them in right, making sure that militancy is not compromised, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a hell of a thing, man, when you think about what these men have come out of and what they're doing in this truth. So they definitely need the recognition, you know what I'm saying, from our people. A lot of times our people don't want to recognize brothers in here because, you know what I'm saying, they fight against, we're going to go into it today. That flesh don't want to change. That flesh wants to stay the same. You understand? So, with that being said, the officers doing a hell of a job. Then we got the troopers as well.
Right.
Troopers coming up in here. You know, they're saying it's the right way, but and I gotta let them know you coming up in this thunder, boy. You coming up in this, madness for the Most High, man. And Christ, our King, Yahweh Shai. You coming up in this thing, man. You coming up in here, man. Prepare yourself. You know what I mean? That's why you're not the troopers come in here with all black on. Because they learn it. They blacking itself out from the world, man. You know what I mean? The truth is what they, is what their mind is, is supposed to be geared to, and learning these scriptures and following these men up in here, man. Obeying instructions and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that's a hell of a thing. Then we got our sisters. Oh my goodness. Our glorious, wonderful, beautiful sisters. Who get their flowers, man. It was sisters that came out, man, and yesterday with us, man, to help feed the homeless and all. You're giving out them the food and all. It was a wonderful thing yesterday, man.
Right.
It was a wonderful thing. Because everybody forsake, the people that the people on the bottom. Nobody want to deal with them. Everybody loves the people on top. People that got money. You know what I mean? The closer to this white man, this oppressor, the people on the bottom, they overlook them. It's too much trouble. They don't look desirable like you want them to look. They might smell a little bit. They ain't got the type of clothes you want on the type of people you want to deal with. They ain't looking right. You know what I mean? They ain't brushed their teeth. The breath might smell. So you don't want to deal with that. Well, somebody got to do it. Somebody got to deal with them people. And we up for the charge, man.
Right.
We up for the charge of getting our people back. And I mean, that's what Christ called us to do. You know what I mean? So the sisters look glorious, man, in that out there. Whole body, man. The whole body of the I.S.U.P.K stands out from any other so-called Israelite group. You know what I mean? Okay, where we at, Abaya? Where we going? We got oh my gosh. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. We got a missing persons first, sir.
Okay.
Her name is Alani Mack. She was missing since July 28th, 2026. She is 17 years old, missing from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
You missing from Philly. Philly, get on deck, man. All that hamdulillah crap that you're doing and your mind turns to the Arabs. Here's one of your sisters that's missing and needs your help. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Oh, is that it? There ain't no video or nothing, is it?
No, no video, sir.
Okay. So this sister, what's her name? One more time.
Yes, sir.
Give me the rundown.
Her name is Alani Mack.
Alani Mack. Go ahead.
Missing since July 28th, 2026. She's 17 years old. She's missing from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
17 years old. You know what I mean? Keep a watch out for the sister. Okay, let's go to the next missing person.
We have the next one is like an invention achievement, sir.
Oh, we got more missing people than that. Oh, we gonna hold off on it.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
Give me the invention then.
Yes, sir. This is Thomas Fuller, an African sold into slavery in 1724 at the age of 14, was sometimes known as the Virginia Calculator for his extraordinary.
Stop right there. Y'all know these black people were not Africans. They came over here in captivity. We're going to tackle that a little bit today too. I don't know. I wasn't going to go into it fully, but maybe we should go into it. They took down the last video that we did. What was that Ethiopian's guy that died, and all these black people went to goddamn that showed him respect. Disgraceful. What's the one? He's a rapper.
Oh,
I can't think of his name. California. I can't think of his name. His Ethiopian guy. Oh man, it slips me. We did a class on his behind, and you know how much feedback we got on that class, man? Because we got on our people about showing these heathens. I mean, the line was all the way around the corner when they was opened up his put him in mausoleum or whatever you call it. And our people came out in the droves. What was his name? Real popular little cat.
Is it
He opened up the store out there, the Marathon store. I can't think of who he was. Oh man. We did a video. We did a class on an expo.
Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey, that's him. Nipsey Hussle is not your people, man. But you see how our people went. Our people don't. I don't think Jesse Jackson got the turnout that Nipsey Hussle got. I don't think he got a hell of a turnout. And then what tripped me out the most is our people talking about he opened a store. You know how many heathens got stores in our community? He opened a store. Oh, that was so heavy. He taught black people how to open a store. That shit was crazy, man. But Nipsey Hussle is a heathen who got with one of these black women and went and did the rapping thing and all that. And he learned from us. Ever since he was little, I guess he was growing up around black people and got famous. You understand? And we show our love to these people, man. We should not. We have no business. I don't think Ethiopians turned out the way black people turned out on that. But yeah. So we're gonna show you. Of course, you should know that you are not an African. Just because you was in Africa for a period of time don't make you an African. Just like white people. White people in Africa for I don't know how many years they in Africa. They got white communities in Africa. Don't make them African. You understand? They still who their father is. They still Edomites in Africa. You's an Israelite in Africa, but because you brown like them, you think you come from those people. We're gonna get the whole play on the lies that's being told in this earth, especially as a group that that's real big on that. What do you call it? The foundational black whatever people. We're gonna get that. Let's go to the next story about it.
Yes, sir. We have a comment on Nipsey, sir.
Oh, please.
I Am Judah says Nipsey is likened to a revolutionary among so-called blacks. It's just sickening.
Yeah, it's sickening. Because when black people die, you show them no love. But as soon as a heathen I bet you Biggie didn't have a show out for his death like Nipsey. Isn't that something? I bet I know what's the name was cremated. I'm trying to think of somebody. Look at all these rappers, these black rappers that die and hardly get the show out that this heathen got. Boy, there's something wrong with our people, man. There's something inside your mind that you know that this is not a black person.
Right. Or
you show reverence to other nations more than you do to your people. That's a sickness, man. That's a bad sickness amongst us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Go ahead, Abide. We got any more questions? But you're right, I Am Judah. You're absolutely right. Go ahead.
Sir. No more No more comments right now. Go to the next story, sir.
Please.
Sir.
Oh, this is a good one. They say black people don't know how to swim. They try to put that tag on us. This is very important that we understand. When you got an evil, wicked oppressor over top of you that does not allow you into certain places, then they sit back and talk about you, make up lies about you. But this video right here is going to prove to you, it's going to show you one thing at least. If they allow us to be equal with them, we'll surpass them. They know it. So they got to keep you from being evil. Right now, in Jamaica, do you know Jamaica is an island, right? And they cannot go on the beaches of the island. In Jamaica, these people are you know, they are I can't even explain it to you. They the devil, man. They wicked. They evil. How the hell you gonna live on an island and you can't even go on the beach? The whole island is surrounded by water. Same thing in Puerto Rico. It's happening in Puerto Rico. Let's see the video, Bob.
Yes, sir.
There's no sound to it?
It's just music, sir. I didn't want it to make class.
Oh, to get hit by it.
Yeah, Comic-Con.
I got you. Now watch this. Look at this. I narrate. What the heck? Look at this. They said black people can't swim. Look, what? This is simply amazing to me.
Right.
I mean, they cleaning the clock out these white boys. They're supposed to be. They're supposed to be top swimmers. I mean, he's hauling ass in that goddamn water, boy.
Right.
Now you understand why white people don't want you. They took the instruments out your classes and all. And they forbid you from being in the water. They make up all kind of lies to keep you oppressed. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Can you believe it?
That was it on that, sir.
Black team. Yeah. Remember that brother that when that brother was getting into the fight with them whiteys and he jumped off and started swimming to it, swimming over there to assist them. That brother was out of sight. But a lot of older people, man, when we grow up, because we were being oppressed so much that we was like, man, forget that. We'll just lose that part of, our life. We won't learn how to swim. We won't be too, because we can't go anyway. So, you know what I mean? So a lot of older people can't swim. Now the younger generation learning how to swim, but hey, there's a few of us that never even took swim classes or whatever. Never learned. So that was a heavy video right there. Anybody got anything to say about that?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. That was it on that. This one to kind of knock that, lie in the head. And black people would do anything you wanted to do if they wasn't oppressed. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Oh boy, this is one of my. You have pulled up my. Listen to it. Listen, y'all black women still insist on dating this devil. Is that the one where he said he was gonna kill? He showed the place where he was gonna kill her.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Is that a read? Let's read it.
Yes, sir. Black woman's white date points to a secluded tunnel and says, "This is where I was going to unalive you," then claims it was just a joke after seeing the camera.
This is where I was going to unlive you. You saw that camera and was like, "Oh, I was just joking." Y'all better watch these white people, man. They is on the prowl. They trying to unalive as many black people as they can, man. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. A black woman from Dallas, Texas, known as TikTok as Amber, recently shared a video from a hiking date that left millions of viewers deeply unsettled. In the
It's
clip,
a video on it. It is a video. I did see the video. You don't have it?
sir, I don't have the video.
Oh, okay. They riding the bike like she getting they outdoorsy, you know, like to take them outdoors and kind of wine and dine them. Kind of get her head, say, oh, this is something different. They roll up to the spot. The white man has to change her heart about what he planned on doing to this date. Go ahead.
Come on. In the clip, Amber and her date are running through a wooded area she had never been to before.
Oh, right. Okay.
She struggles to keep up as he runs ahead. At one point, she asks to stop for a break. They continue until they reach a secluded tunnel. While she is still recording, the man turns, points toward the tunnel, and says, "This is where I was going to unalive you." Amber responds nervously, "Is it?" Seconds later, he noticed the camera and asks, "Oh, you recorded that?" When she
Look at
confirms,
that. Mm-hmm.
when she confirms, he quickly adds, "I was just kidding." Amber
I was
later
just kidding.
clarified that she believes he was joking, that she is okay, and that she is still seeing him. In a follow-up, she wrote, "He was just joking. Lighten up."
In other words, she ain't gonna be satisfied till he kill her ass.
Right.
That's what she still, you know what I mean? You don't joke. Who jokes about that? I'm gonna kill you
Right.
on a date. If you that damn naive and you still want to see this murderer, well then that's on you. And we don't hear from you or see from you or see you no more. We'll understand what happened. Like that's an insatiable love. If a black person would have said that to her, she would have rolled out on his behind. But something keeps you with that heathen. Something makes you say, "Oh, he was just joking. I'm still gonna stay with him because there might be a future." That money, that's what it is. Money, 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 money. What you think you're gonna get? Remember that one that went over there in Africa? That white boy took her over to a safari. Woo, a safari. Animals. Something exotic and unalived her, I would say. Unalived her over there in Africa. And his family, his family, I think his family's like bankers or whatever. So they got big pull over there in Africa. They gonna say nothing about that. Their family is well to do and got credentials over there in Africa.
Right.
So that deaf one, she died and nothing happened to him. Nothing happened to him. You know what I mean? So that's being naive. We told y'all, black woman, you is not. The Lord put a distinction, put a what do you call it? What I'm looking for? Put a divider between the nations. He gave every nation a woman. You got the Chinese man, you got a Chinese woman, you got the East Indian man, got an East Indian woman, Arab man, Arab woman, African man, African woman. You got the black man, a black woman. You ain't supposed, the Lord punished you for a reason. But you ain't gonna never understand by, trying to, do the things to escape punishment instead of doing the things the Lord tell you to do, coming up under His protection and guidance. You understand? Okay, that's it on that. I ain't gonna spend too much time on it. We know the scriptures on it.
Right.
Deuteronomy 7. You know what I mean? Oh, never trust thine enemy.
Right.
You got that scripture? I think that's the one.
We got
never.
Yes.
No, don't sweat that on that one. I think we got it for another one.
Come.
What you gonna say about it?
I was gonna say we have a correlating story with this. You Are a Monster, White Texas Man.
Oh yeah, please.
Yes, sir. Khan.
Here we go.
You're a Monster, White Texas Man sentenced to 72 years after murdering wife, leaving her unrecognizable.
Unrecognizable. He left her. That's another type of fury, anger. Where you don't just murder her, you just go berserk because something's been held back inside you, white people, and you want to release it. And when you release it, it just all comes pouring forward. All the hate you've been holding back, all the jealousy and the all that stuff come out. Because really you hate blacks and Latinos, but you held it back in order for you to promote your righteous image on this earth. Go ahead.
Victims' outraged family speaks out.
That's it?
Yeah, that was basically on that. I got the scripture though.
Okay.
We got
John. Okay, go ahead.
Khan. This is the book of John, chapter 8 and verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust
he's of his father the devil. Well, I mean, but this is okay. John 8 and 44 is talking to black people. I think he's talking to Sadducees and Pharisees. But this is showing that which they were doing the will of the white man. But this is proving that the white man is the devil. Go ahead.
Khan. Yes, sir. And the lust of your father ye will do.
And listen, all black and Latinos and Native Americans are following this example. If you're in the world, this is what you're following, even though you say you're not. If you're celebrating the holidays and Christmas and doing the things, you voting and doing the things that white people do, he's your father. And the lust of him you would do. Go ahead.
Khan. He was a murderer from the beginning.
What was this white man? Who was the first murderer? Cain.
Yes, sir.
Cain was the first recorded murderer in the scriptures. You understand? And Cain got that mark put on him. The Lord put a mark on him and sent him off the earth to go live into the mountains. That's exactly where your spiritual father, the white man, comes from if you're in that Christian church. He's a descendant of Cain. He got that same mark on him that only he possesses on this earth. Ain't nobody, don't know East Indians got that mark. Don't know Chinese got that mark. Africans don't got that mark. You don't have that mark.
Right.
But they got it. Because they are the murderers. Go ahead.
Khan. And abode not in the truth.
And here's the thing. They showing you they the murderers. We got a story where, boy, I can't wait to get to it. They showing you that this is who they are. They're showing you on earth. But you say you making excuses for everything this man does No matter how evil it is. Go ahead. He doesn't live in the truth. You think you hear thousands of preachers, this white man preach, he does not tell you the truth, man. He's never gonna tell you the truth. The Lord said the truth will set you free, black man. You know what I mean? That's what Christ said. You should know the truth, and the truth is what's gonna make you free. Go ahead.
Okay.
That's it.
A little bit more, sir. And abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him.
There's no truth in this man. He'll act like he's so slick. He's like a demon that's going to take the things of God and tell you a little bit about God and flip the script. So you say, wow, Jesus said this and that, but he'll never tell you that Jesus was black or who you are and what your identity is, or that he's not, or that he's the enemy. That's what Satan does. Satan takes the things of God and convinces you to follow him. He doesn't live in the truth, man. He's a liar. Go ahead, Abba. That's it?
When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. For
That's heavy right there. Hold on. Let's devour that. When he speaks of a lie, he puts himself in it. He wants to glorify and magnify himself. He's Jesus. Give me some more people. He's Shakespeare. He's William Wallace. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Tell me some more.
King James.
King James. He's King James. He's King James. He lies on every goddamn thing. He speaks of his own. Read on.
Yes, sir. For he is a liar and the father of it.
And the father of lies. He's the father of it. Meaning he take over lies. Other people lie, but he takes your lie and uses it for his own self. Meaning, okay, what I mean by that? Give me a good one. The Africans lie about, what's that thing, God, that they always talking about? And then he takes it and it makes it like, the Africans lie about Dagon. Remember Dagon, the fish god?
Yes, sir.
This bastard takes Dagon, put the fish hat on in the Catholic Church, worshiping Dagon, and he takes it to another level.
Yes, sir.
The Africans, the Philistines, worship Dagon. This white man makes the whole goddamn earth worship Dagon by joining the Catholic Church, and they worship the different gods in that church.
Right.
Put up the fish head of Dagon. You got it.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna go into that. I might go into it. It depends on how much time we got. This is amazingly evil. Can you make it bigger, or that's it?
Oh, I can make it bigger, sir. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Big.
Look at that. He's the father of it. When he's speaking of a lie, he's speaking for his own. He's the father of lie. He takes the gods. That's what Satan does. He refurbishes them and feed them back to you. All right. That's enough on that.
Yes, sir.
Look at that. Got the cross. Look at look right there. How many things we can see right there? We got the hat, the cross. What else? Look at all them idols right there, man.
Right.
That man full of idols. But you think he holy. He's white with a hat, with the damn fish hat and the goddamn cross. Go ahead. Oh, have mercy. Anybody got any questions or anything?
Nah, sir.
Okay. Give me a quick commercial about it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, the one we.
Yes, I got these commercials lined
I'll
up.
take it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love you so much. Have you eaten? Hope you are fine. Are you hungry? I love you so much. Are you busy? Can I see you? All right, then talk to you later.
I think that was Africans, right?
Say again, sir.
Was that Africans? I don't know, but
I don't know.
phone rung. That phone rung. She called him the ATM.
Okay.
That might be a. Well, go ahead. Okay.
We do have a question, sir, that just popped up.
Please.
Come-
Let's get to it.
Yes, sir. Khan. This is from Isliza. Isliza. Salaki, sir, for this late question. If I could, sir, I broke down Ecclesiasticus chapter 1 about the physicians to my parents who are in the world. My mother said we must do right because we have great doctors. How can I come against that?
Hold on. The mother said, okay, what the mother said, we must do right because we have great doctors.
Yes.
So what was her stance on it?
I gotta wait for the response.
Okay. Tell me what your stance was when you was breaking it down to her. That we shouldn't trust them, that we should, that whatever it is. Okay. Go ahead. What we got? Let's go to. Okay, go ahead. What's the next story about it while we're waiting on the answer?
Yes, sir. The next one is this one, sir. Put it on the screen.
We got quite a few stories, so we're trying to rush through them real quick. What is this?
The feminism one.
Oh no, let's drop that one.
Drop that one, Khan.
Yeah. Salaki.
Yes, sir.
I want one of the good ones, the meat ones. Give me the abortion one.
Abortion.
Do y'all know that our oppressor just passed what was it, Massachusetts? I forgot what state it was. That you can have an abortion all the way up until the childbirth. My gosh, man, they want to kill your Black and Latino babies. There is no question about that. That's absolutely ridiculous. All the way up to the child is born, you can have an abortion. They passed a law, and then it said the room erupted in applause. That's how determined they are to kill your babies. Make it nice and big about it, and read what we got.
Yes, sir. Dang.
This is insane. Now, if you Black and Latinos gonna sit there and tell us that it's okay to abort your kid, I mean, we had a fierce argument with some old Black woman talking about abortions is all right. There's no problem with having an abortion. And you could tell she totally brainwashed by the white man. Totally brainwashed about killing her own kids because they're not erupting and applauding them killing white babies. Even though it might be a few white people that come through there, meaning they'll take in war, they'll take the few, the few losses to gain the bigger reward.
Right.
That's crazy, man. Read it for me.
Khan. If I may, sir, we did have a further response on the brother's. He responded again.
Oh, that was a brother. Okay, my sorry. I think it was a brother. Let's go ahead. Let's hear what you have to say.
Yes, sir. He said, sir, I was saying we must keep the laws and follow Christ to get protection.
That's right. That's right. Because outside of those laws, what if you? Okay, I'm imagining that you're telling them about the physician, but you're telling them about being in the truth is how you protect yourself against unrighteous how those physicians acting unrighteously against our people. You know what I mean? And that's absolutely right. You blacks and Latinos in the world, the physician that you is damn near Satan asking the Lord permission to do things to you. You mean it says that he always talking about, you know, destroying the brother. Why is he calling me every time when class is going on? You know what
You just going in and out for a second, sir. What you say, sir?
the scripture where Satan he's always going before the Lord to ask for judgment against us. I'm paraphrasing. Against the brethren. So Satan is always doing that. Oh, they're not doing right, or they doing this. Let me be able to, you know, and the Lord look at him like, oh, you know what I mean? That's a true judgment. But if you in the school, you understand you got a defense. Yahweh or Yahweh defends you, man. You ain't got to worry about what no doctor do. You understand? Because you got the king. That's why our people, when they come in this school, it's damn near like you relax. I see the brothers coming to school, they gain a few pounds, man. They get, you know what I'm saying, they get nice, you know. Because why? This is like a rest. Like all the weight that you was carrying in that world, man, it get taken off your shoulders, man. It's a hell of a thing, man. Your mind gets healed from all the trauma you've been through, man. Your brothers and sisters, man. Now you know what I mean, brothers and sisters that deal with you righteously, man. It's a whole different type of ball game when you know, going through that than whether you got somebody always trying to stab you in the back and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You got it about?
You're not talking about the one in Job, sir, when he went to present himself before the Lord?
No, I'm talking about the one in Revelation where it says the prayers of he's all gosh, I gotta think of the words in it.
Sorry, sir, if I may.
Satan's always trying to intercede before the Lord against brothers. Don't worry about it. I gotta remember let me look it up if I could. You know what I mean? So that's what's going on. That's why we urge y'all to come into the school, man. And to come into the school means to forsake who you are. Got to be born again, man. You can't get around that. We're going to go into that in a minute. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me look it up.
I think I got it, sir.
What does it say?
Revelations 12 and 10.
Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 12 and verse 10.
I got it here.
Khan.
Accuses the brethren.
Right.
He accuses them. Yeah. Let me see. Go ahead, read it.
Khan. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
You see that? The accuser of our brethren. Meaning, Satan is trying to get the brothers and sisters in the truth. That's why when brothers come out of the world, they be having all kinds of issues because they was in. Satan don't want you to come in here out of his grasp. He wants to take you out with the rest of the people that's going to be taken out. If you don't think nuclear war coming and those in the school are going to be delivered, you don't believe in the school. You don't believe in the truth. Like it says 2/3 of our people are going. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are going to die. Now feel that. Are going to die, and when you suffer this death, you're going to be away. You're going to be not in the Lord's graces.
Right.
And you coming back. You coming back on this earth, but you won't be close to the Most High, because you're gonna know that you betrayed Him in the life when you're supposed to be. He's gonna know what you did while his, stepping on the blood of his son, man. Not, coming into the school and dealing with the evil, coming out of the world that you was in. We were in this world, man. The scriptures say you was born into a world of sin. What does that mean? Not that you was born a sinner, but when you come out the womb, you're gonna see a cross and white Jesus and all this other stuff. Your parents, they gonna understand the truth. So they're gonna teach you what they know, which is the world. So you got to be born again. Because you can't come into the kingdom of heaven acting and thinking and being who you are now.
Right.
You understand? We're going to go into that in a minute. Go ahead. What you got holding about it?
For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night.
Day and night. Imagine that. Day and night. He don't want you to make it. Only certain brothers and sisters going to make it. And guess what? Those that make it, Lord going to have all kinds. He's going to honor and magnify these brothers and sisters and going to raise them far above what you can ever imagine. You understand? So that's why it's important that you heed these words, man, and stop your evil. It's high time to lay up your evil, your folly. Go ahead, Abide. What we got?
Sir, Democratic governor signs law allowing abortion up to birth. Rome erupts into applause.
Erupts into applause. Are they erupting because white babies are being aborted? Hell no. Hell no. All the way up to birth, you can kill that baby. That's insanity. You should know that these people hate you and out to kill you, man. Go ahead, read some more.
Yes, sir. Democrats.
These are Democrats. Wait a minute. These are Democrats. Democrat what? Read it.
Governor Maura Healey signed sweeping Massachusetts bill allowing abortions up to birth.
Oh, go ahead, read some of the article.
Massachusetts becomes the 10th state to remove gestational age limits. Read scrolling down. Democratic Governor Maura Healey was met with applause and smiles as she signed away Massachusetts gestational limits on abortion.
Smile. Them same smiling faces that walk by you and smile and give you that little slight smile. Go ahead.
Making the deep blue state the 10th to permit the procedure up to birth.
What? Oh, wait a minute, Abide.
Yes, sir.
This is the 10th state that allows that. When the hell did the other 9 states start allowing that?
Right.
I ain't heard nothing about that. This is the 10th state that allows abortions up to birth. Insanity. Now, when I read the scriptures in the Bible about these heathens killing our babies, I know it's true. Now, you can't tell me that ain't true, man.
Right.
The Egyptians did it. The what's names did it when they were trying to kill Christ, and now look at them doing it now. Same thing. Go ahead.
And we have a comment, sir.
Please.
This is from Kimberly Jordan. And you can lose your life. Aborting a baby in the 9th month. They're making it easy to take mom and child at the same time.
Look at these devils. I didn't even consider that. The water, Kimberly. I didn't even consider that right there. How many black women are dying in the child giving birth to children? That what would make you think that they would have any problem with killing you in a late term abortion? Nothing whatsoever.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Go ahead, everybody.
Under the Prioritizing Patient Access to Care Act, healthcare workers will have greater discretion in determining whether to perform an abortion later in pregnancy without facing legal penalties under the state's previous restrictions.
You see, they had restrictions before, but them devils said, nah, we should be able to freely abort that child whenever we want before it's born. Amazing. This is insanity right here. This right here, oh my goodness. And you know what? We're going to be the ones lined up, blacks and Latinos, to get this type of abortion.
Right.
Give me the scriptures on it.
Yes, sir.
Move on. We got a lot of stories.
Come.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Scriptures right here.
I mean, this is unprecedented. This is unprecedented. This is something. And listen, none of your leaders saying anything about it. Amazing. Them Negroes you look up to ain't uttered a word about it. I ain't heard nothing about this. Nothing. We have no leaders, man. Except in the I.S.U.P.K. under Commander General YAHANNA. You got no leaders, man. I'm telling you straight up, man. Your leaders is paid off working for your oppressor to do his will. We're going to all die underneath these. Anybody else had leaders like these? The Arabs had leaders like this that didn't say anything about abortions or them killing our babies. They'd have put them to death, man. They'd have put them to death. It's only us to tolerate these old wicked old Negroes, man. You know what they're doing. Where we at? What we got?
Yes, sir. Khan. We are at Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
Even the sea monsters draw out the breast.
Mm-hmm.
They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness.
The ostriches, when they lay their eggs, man, they abandon them. They don't give a damn about them eggs. Them eggs is they gotta them young chicks gotta fend for themselves, man. And that's us. We abandon our children, man. We don't give a damn about the children that we done created. That the Lord done gave us. The Lord gave you them kids. I forgot the scripture where it says the Lord gave, he fashioned the child in the womb and all that. He created that child, man, and you don't give a damn about that child. We done aborted so many of our kids. It's insanity. It's insane because of the hatred we have for one another. Our oppressors racking up with deaths of blacks and Latinos, man. Time we turn that around. Our babies got to live, man. Go ahead, read it. Get some more.
There's a little bit more, sir. Verse 4. The tongue of the suckling child cleaveth to the roof of his mouth for thirst. The young children ask bread, and no man breaketh it unto them.
You see that? Our kids suffered because of our wickedness, man. Give me the scripture where it says, the one where it says, what's the other scripture? In the Apocrypha, the wisdom of Solomon, merciless murderers of
Yes, sir. 12
I think it's Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 3. Yeah, it started 3.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Like this is the way we dying, it's beyond amazing, man. And we take no thoughts over what's happening to us. You know why? Because this man is good at seducing your mind away from the tragedies you committing against one another. You got them iPhones to keep your mind occupied doing, with all these games and all these videos and all that stuff. It never is put on the things you're supposed to be the most high, first and foremost. And the things you're supposed to be valuing amongst your people, man. Saying what's wrong with your people. Why are these things happening?
Right.
As long as you continue to, keep your nose in that phone, you know what I mean? Things gonna get worse and worse. By the time you look up from that phone, your life is gonna be in danger. You're gonna be the one that's on the list to be taken out. Go ahead, Abad.
Yes, sir. Come. And this book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12 and verse 3. For it was thy will to destroy by the hands of our fathers both those old inhabitants of the Holy Land.
Read it one more time.
Come. For it was thy will to destroy by the hand of our fathers both those old inhabitants of thy holy land.
Keep going.
Verse 4. Whom thou hatest for doing most audacious works of witchcrafts.
You see that? It's those people that did those kind of evil works. It was in our mind to eliminate them, because we knew what it would mean. We knew that means our destruction, man. So we didn't tolerate that. Read on.
And wicked sacrifices. Verse 5.
And wicked sacrifices. Those sacrifices you call righteous and holy, that you and your family go and celebrate. That's wickedness, man. That's why you don't see the evil of your doing. Because you worshiping idols, man. You idolater. So when you worshiping idols, your heart drifts away from the Most High. And you start idolizing and sacrificing, in other words, how can I say this, man? You ever had a person they can always fool you when you lusting for money. You lusting for money. When you go and lust for money, be aware, because somebody's going to try to trick you out the money you got.
Right.
Because you got such a lust for money. So he going to say, oh, you can make this amount of money if you give me that money you got right there. You going to give it to him, and guess what? You're going to be tricked out. Your money ain't going to make nothing.
Right.
Because you lusting for what you could make. That's what the Lord is saying. You tricked out of your own goddamn identity, your own, the way you live, out of whatever, because you lusting after his kingdom. You thinking you can have a white girl. You tricked out your woman. A woman you could have. Fuck you fantasizing about that thing's woman for. You tricked out of just everything.
Right.
Lusting after his kingdom. That's what he's doing. That's what the Lord's saying right here. We was fierce against that at one time. Read on.
Verse 5. And also those merciless murderers of children and devourers of men's flesh.
And devourers of men's flesh. Meaning they tricked out of their kids because they want something. So they sacrifice their kids for something else. Go ahead, read on.
And the feast of blood. Verse 6.
And your feasts of blood, which has nothing to do with the Lord. Go ahead.
With their priests out of the midst of their idolatrous crew.
What's your Christian and Muslim priests? You got Christian and Muslim priests that you're listening to. Both idolaters. Ain't got nothing to do with the Most High. Don't care about what you're going through, but care about what you can sacrifice, what you can give them. It's a game, man.
Right.
And you fell for it. Go ahead.
And the parents that killed with their own hands souls destitute of help.
You see that? And the parents that killed with their own hands. We did it. We the wicked ones. We the ones that that didn't listen to the Lord. Okay, go ahead. We got one. What we got?
We got a war put a precept in the comments, sir. Daniel 8:25 for abortions.
Okay. Do we got anything else on abortions? This is the only story.
I believe so, sir. Come on.
Okay, go ahead. Give me Daniel. I think we had another one done.
Another story?
No, another precept.
Another precept? Ezekiel 23:37, possibly?
Yes. Get that for me.
Yes, sir.
First.
Come on.
We can go on abortions all damn day. I think we're going to stop after this one. We got to stop because we got a lot of precepts on it. We got a lot of stories too.
37, come on. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 23 and verse 37.
Start at 35.
35, come on. This is verse 35.
Yes,
therefore, thus saith the Lord God, because thou hast forgotten me and cast me behind thy back. Therefore,
oh, you forgot the Lord. Slow down. You forgot the Lord and said, "Later with the Lord," and cast him behind the back. Go ahead.
Therefore, bear thou also thy lewdness and thy whoredoms.
You're going to bear the wickedness of your doing. The Lord said, "You forgot. You didn't want my counsel. You didn't want to understand. You didn't want to listen to me. You bear your evil." Go ahead.
Verse 36. The Lord said, moreover, unto me, Son of man, wilt thou judge Aholah and Aholabah?
That's it. Judah and this. Go ahead. No, skip down to 37.
Verse 37. Kawakah.
Oh,
verse 37. That they have committed adultery, and blood is in their hands.
Hold on, man. What does that mean? You committed adultery. You've been sleeping with other men's woman. That is the norm for today. The Christian church can normalize committing adultery by saying you can only marry one woman. Therefore, If a man wants another woman, he's got to leave his wife and marry the woman, the other woman he wants. That they teach for doctrine against the Lord. They teach their laws are against the Most High.
Right.
God said a man can have as many women, he can marry multiple wives. But they forbid that in the church. Meaning, what does that mean? Meaning, you got a woman who's anger against you, and because she doesn't understand that the Lord, the God's laws, nobody's taught her that a man can have more than one woman. So when she see you go out and try to get somebody outside of her, she's gonna be raving angry at you. Might even put you to death. You understand? This is a serious matter, man.
Right.
Ain't nothing to be played with. The lies we've been taught. And think she's in the right because you cheated. You went out there and had somebody else. You understand? Go ahead, read on.
Kawakan. And blood is in their hands.
And blood is in our hands. You see it happening all the time. Go ahead.
And with their idols have they committed adultery.
Uh-oh. Because you worshiping what? You worshiping the idols in that Christian church. And you commit adultery. You ain't doing what the Lord told you to do. Go ahead.
And have also caused their sons, whom they bear unto me, to pass for them through the fire to devour them.
To devour them. You didn't gave up your children because of something you wanted. Okay, back in the past, what's that God that they sacrifice the kids to? Shem. Oh, what's the other one's name? I can't remember. Real popular one. They would sacrifice their kids. Go ahead, Abad.
Was it Molech, sir?
Molech. That's it. They would sacrifice their kids. They wanted something from the God that they was worshiping. You're doing the same thing today. You want something. Your kids tying you down. You can't afford. You ain't got enough money to make. If you ain't got enough money for them kids, man, that is not a reason for you to kill that baby.
Right.
It just isn't. You cannot take a life that you never gave, that you never, that the Lord gave. The Lord is the one who gave you them kids, man.
Right.
Your job is to protect, care for, or, if you're in a situation, financial crisis, you might have to give your kids, I don't know. But yet to do evil, to do that type of evil to a child, that is, it's just insane. It's insanity amongst us. And it's going to bear the mental agony on your mind for I don't know how long, years to come. You're going to think about that child. You're going to regret what you done because you didn't know, because deep down inside you know you done took a life. Go ahead.
Kawakan. Did you want me to go to 38, sir? That was in the
I
verse.
think read some more.
Verse 38. Moreover, this they have done unto me. They have defiled my sanctuary in the same day. And
You see that? The Lord said, in the same day, you went and defiled his sanctuary. Same day. You went and destroyed your kids and defiled the Lord's sanctuary. Read on.
And have profaned my Sabbath.
Verse
39. For when they have slain their children to their idols, then they came the same day into my sanctuary to profane it.
You see that? The Lord is pissed. That's it on that.
And lo, Thus have they done in the midst of mine house.
You see that? The Lord was pissed, man, because we didn't do right by him. We looked at our kids, man, which the Lord gave us, and instead of thinking it was a blessing, we looked at our kids like a curse. Because the way we was living with our kids, I mean, with our lives, we didn't obey the Lord and live right with our lives. We lived like we wanted, the way we wanted to live. What happened to this thing? Oh, it went off. The way we wanted to live. And therefore, you know what I mean, the result of the way we was living, like whores or whatever, the result, we didn't give it, we sacrificed it because it didn't mean nothing to us. Same thing today. Same thing. You profane the Lord's high holy days, and then you don't care about your kids at the same time.
Right.
Pretty much is what it's saying.
Right.
Go ahead. That's it on that. Let's move on.
Yes, sir.
Next story. We got a lot of stories, and I got to go into the topic.
The next story is Sugar Say Mosley, sir.
I think we might have to drop that one.
Yes, sir.
I want the good one. Where's the one with the sister? Give me the one with the sister that the white girls was beating on. My goodness, man.
Yes,
My
sir.
goodness, y'all got to check this one out right here. And then I'm gonna ask the black women in the class, what do they think about this? Make it nice and big. Is that as big as it can go?
Right there.
Read the title first before you start it.
White girls love
Start it back to the beginning.
Yes, sir.
Start it in the beginning.
White girls lure black girls to their house to beat her.
Lord. White girls lured this black girl to their house to beat her up. And this is what they do, man. This is how they think. Of course, they're going to talk to you so sweet. And you're going to be like, wow. You accept the way their speech. And you want to go and interact with them. And this is what they do. Is this as big as it can go?
Yes, sir.
It looked rather small.
With us on the screen, Comic-Con, that's the biggest.
Okay. We had to take that off. You got the volume up, right? Because I didn't hear anything just then.
Yes, sir. I got the volume.
Okay, go ahead and play it.
Bro, I'm really about to kill this bitch. What you gonna do? No, where could we hide the body at? Okay. That ass, bro. So, what is you finna do? Oh my god, you trying to leave this house, bitch, and I'm gonna drag you by your fucking hair, bitch. Audrey, talk all that shit that you was talking over the phone. Talk it out. Talk it now. Fuck. Ah! Bitch, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Look at that.
Listen, I want her to I want her to bitch, shut your mouth. Shut up. No, I'm really about to kill.
That was it on that, sir.
That's it on that?
Okay.
Y'all see that, man? Y'all see that? Like, I mean, jeez, boy. We better start getting our mind right on where the hell we at, man. You know what I mean? These people are not our friends. Give me the scripture where it says, never trust thine enemies. These people are our enemies, man. God said, never trust these people, man. Never trust them. Especially now. I mean, you shouldn't trust them before. You realize how many people, how many black or Latino people that have died at the hand of these people and it has never been reported? People don't even know about. There's a lot of it being reported today because of the cameras and all that. The internet. But there's a lot of deaths, man, that occurred that Black people, blacks and Latinos have never, never understood what happened or how their family disappeared.
Right.
Go ahead, give me the script. Read the scripture. Tell them where you at.
Kawakan. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
See that? God said to never trust your enemy. These are your enemies, man. The Lord gave us instructions when going into captivity that we should be amongst ourselves and build and of course, obey him. First and foremost, to love one another, love thy brother as thyself, man.
Right.
Obviously, your love is going elsewhere and not to your brother. Keep going. That's it?
For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
See, that iron look good when it's nice and shined up. You're like, oh, man, that look good. But after a while, because of the weather and all these other things, the sediments that hit it, it starts to rust. It ain't like it was when the shiny iron that you first got. It starts to show its true nature. And that's these people, man. You think they so damn good to you, but that's why they don't want to ever show them doing anything wrong. They don't want you to learn about slavery. Why? They want to wipe that out so that your kids will trust them. Your kids gonna grow up and be like, oh, white people ain't never did anything wrong. They ain't never did anything. They ain't gonna know nothing about slavery or nothing about these people's history. Nothing what the Greeks did. Y'all Christians, y'all want to erase what the Greeks did to our people. Y'all don't even read the Apocrypha, the Maccabees, or none of that. So right now, Christians are in the mindset of, white people are just wonderful. So they get the Maccabees and start to read what they done to black people. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's the thing, man. We got to be reminded who our enemy is, man. That's how your psychosis gets healed.
Right.
Keep going.
Kawakan. Verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet
listen. This is what. Hold on one second, Bob. This is what Trump just did. Could you imagine that bastard? Oh man, that bastard went to that Latino, stopped his speech. Okay, there was a 12-year-old Latino boy that got killed in the Bronx because he was in the middle of a shootout, right? And Trump, with his sneaky self, with his snake-like self, went over to the family, stopped his speech, went over to the family and hugged them. Now, y'all tell me what's wrong with that picture there. He humbled himself. The scriptures say, though he humbled himself, yeah, he humbled himself. He went over there and hugged them. Could you find the clip? Can you find that clip? I forgot the boy's name. If we can find that clip, boy, I'd be so, so happy. He humbled himself because, and it's something. What is the name of that boy? Reyes or something like that. I can't remember his name. This poor 12-year-old boy who Trump acknowledged during his speech. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah. And that's the type of that's a politician, man. A man that don't give a goddamn about you. But Latino people was gonna look at that and be like, he loves us. He's not forgotten us. He showed us more love than Ma'am Dini. What's his name? Ma'am Danny or whatever the hell his name is. Yeah, he acknowledged us. Let me tell you something, man. Don't be foolish. Don't be foolish. Why am I saying that? Did you get it, Abide? Oh, yeah. Bullet up big. Is that the biggest it goes? Turn the volume up. You got to get when he's. You got to get the part with the speech, though. You got to get the part with the speech. You didn't get the first part. Well, that's cool. This is the boy's mother and father. Look at that. Now, give me, okay. Read. Okay. Now, he did that, right? Give me the story. Oh, I didn't send it to you, did I? About the gloves, ICE. I think General went over that. Him approving the budget for the ICE to get the gloves. Did I send it to you? Abba, can you hear me?
Hear you, sir. Calm. Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, you just came on through. The one about the gloves, did you have that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you do have it. Okay, most high and funny. At the same time, this devil is trying to make is trying to befriend our brothers and sisters, the Latinos and Native Americans. He is signing the. Did you get it? No, it's a No, I'm talking about the ICE. Hey, let me see if I send it to you. About the gloves.
Yes, this is part of it, sir. I can get the other part with.
But you got it's a picture with it too. But go ahead and read it if you got it.
Yes, sir. The Department of Homeland Security allocated a budget of $10 million to $20 million for U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE) to purchase thousands of electric shock gloves, known as
electric shock gloves. Same man went over there and acted like he cared about Latino. Same man. Man don't give a damn about you, man. White, let me tell you something about white people right now are on the earth trying to colonize every guy. They over in the Philippines. You got the story in the Philippines?
Yes, sir.
Put that one up real quick. They over in the Philippines right now. Them goddamn fake Jews. When they come, they said they come out of the war, going over the Philippine Islands and trying to colonize that place. Doing the same thing they've been doing all over the earth. Give me the second one, the second video with the yeah, the one yeah. That's a good one too, but I want the second one first.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Y'all check this out. This is over in I forgot the name of that island. But go ahead, just play it.
Come. I had to stop it for a second, sir, because the audio went out. So
okay, no sweat.
It'll come
back.
back.
Take your time, please. Okay, so these fake Jews, Israelis, over there trying to over in a peaceful place. They don't bother who we call Japhet. And they in those islands because they done ran them out of their homeland, which is Europe. The white man ain't even a European. You understand? That's not his land. That Japhet was in that land, and now he done ran them out of their land into the islands, and now you want to run them out the islands. Let's play the clip, please.
Yes, sir.
There is a pattern emerging, and we cannot keep pretending it is just isolated incidents. Sa Siargao, there have been documented complaints from locals. Verbal abuse, entitlement, reckless behavior, and open disrespect for community norms. May mga reports na tourists calling locals maids or slaves, driving aggressively through quiet barangays, trashing rentals, ignoring curfews, and acting as if rules don't apply to them. Hindi na ito chismis lang ha. There are testimonies, videos, and community statements that point to the same direction. And when incidents like these pile up, hindi na ito simpleng tourism problem. This becomes a governance issue. Mas mabigat pa dito, there are growing concerns that some groups are beginning to systematize their presence, clustering in certain areas, establishing their own community centers or religious spaces, and creating pockets of influence where they operate by their own internal norms. Let's be clear, freedom of religion is protected. Walang problema doon. But when that presence begins to translate into exclusivity, control, or behavior that sidelines the local community, that is no longer just cultural expression. That is a question of compliance with Philippine law and respect for local sovereignty. Now let's draw the line clearly and responsibly. We are not anti-Jewish. We are not anti-Israeli. We are anti-abuse. Because the law does not care.
Get to the first one, yes, sir.
I think that's it on that. Yeah, I think he might break it down a little bit better. She's trying not to. She's trying to be friends with them at the same, and not be friends with them, but trying to have a democratic solution to an enemy that does not give a damn about her.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, these people are the scum of the earth, man. They don't respect nothing, man. These old fake Jews running around here acting like they the ones that been persecuted and all that. That's bull. You see what you see. Go ahead and play the first one.
Okay.
Filipinos say Israelis are taking over this protected island, and locals are fighting back.
The aggressions, from microaggressions to even bigger incidents, are forms of neocolonization.
Siargao is a protected island, and Filipinos want to preserve its marine life. But in recent years, Israelis have flocked to the island after serving in the military during the genocide in Gaza. Siargao locals have held protests against the influx of Israeli tourists.
In August 2023, a Chabad house, or Hasidic Jewish Community Center, was opened in Siargao to exclusively house other Israelis.
Local residents said the business was illegal and didn't have the permits to operate. Many say the Chabad house also hosts parties until the early hours and disrespects neighbors. And despite locals protesting, the owners are continuing with the expansion of the Chabad project anyway.
One very big problem we have with community centers like the Chabad house that's being established is how they openly market themselves as a retreat for their armed forces. Like, fresh out of war, they'll ship them to my country, to Thailand, to India, so they can blow off steam, which is what they do. They have their own raves, they have their own events, they have their exclusive cultural gatherings or whatever. My country is not prepared for this mental health crisis.
Nah, these people say love everybody.
My people.
Nah, our people say love everybody. Welcome everybody. You're a fool. You'll be overthrown every goddamn time. The Native Americans tried to love them too. You see what happened? You're a fool. Don't tell me I'm wrong because I don't have no love for these people, man. None whatsoever. All my love goes to my people. That's it. I don't give a damn about loving no other nation. But I'm just showing you the type of character these people possess, man. Go ahead. Is that it? Give me a little bit more, and then we're gonna go to the next one.
Yes, sir.
Locals in Siargao say Israelis are building illegally, threatening and attacking business owners, and harassing the island's LGBTQ community.
It makes us feel very displaced and disrespected and almost helpless. We've been here centuries, and suddenly this new group of people is trying to insert themselves. They're on tourist visas, right? But their intention is not to be tourists. They're trying to settle here.
Locals have also reportedly complained online that Israelis have refused to pay restaurant bills and even called Filipino staff slaves. And Rich believes it's part of a wider issue of Israeli tourists acting superior to Filipinos.
There's a huge tendency for them to disrespect.
I think we gotta stop it about.
Yes, sir.
We gotta stop it for time's sake. But boy, you got to go watch this, bro. To get a real good idea. Not only are they still in the goddamn Middle East, they're over there stealing that too.
Right.
Like, these people are the damn scum of the earth, man. They the virus on the earth, man.
Right.
And then they talk about black people, they try to make it look like you are the enemy, or the wicked or the evil. These people are oh my God. Yo, you can't live with these people, man. They disrespecting the Filipinos because they want to overthrow them. They want to cause chaos and friction.
Right.
So they have a reason to go to war with them. They'll say, "Oh, we're being victimized over here." Oh man. This is insane. Insanity right here. All right, let's go to the next story.
Okay.
Give me a good one that we can't miss.
Yes, sir. Good one we can't miss. Khan. The weave, sir.
Okay, yeah, let's get that. Y'all know they targeting black women with these weaves, man. You are a targeted woman. Not only do they want to kill your kids, they want to give you cancer. How in the hell is weaves carrying cancer and all kind of whatever? We're gonna go into it in a minute and show you. What you gonna say about it?
Oh, I'm ready, sir, for the oh, my fault. I'm ready now.
Okay,
ready, sir.
Yeah, go ahead and play it.
Synthetic braiding hair products. Channel 2's
on the news.
Spoke with some health experts and social justice scholars about why those harmful products, Audrey, are mostly marketed to black women.
Right, the report about cancer-causing chemicals found in synthetic braiding hair is sending shockwaves through the beauty industry. But now, some health professionals believe these products that are targeted to black women and girls specifically are a form of environmental racism.
Yes, it is.
Now, because of the curls. By now, we've all seen them. The flashy beauty supply ads usually displayed in black neighborhoods that promote braiding hair products. But recently, some of those products were tested and the results are disturbing.
Not knowing if I may be a candidate of cancer in the future or now, I don't know.
A Consumer Reports study found cancer-causing chemicals in all 10 brands of braiding hair tested. 3 had the chemicals.
Mostly linked to leukemias.
Chemist and Emory University professor of environmental health, Carmen Marcet, explained how the chemical disrupts the body.
And it's this chemical that can go in and bind to your DNA and lead to mutations. And so it's that what could go on to form a cancer.
We reached out to all 10 companies whose products were tested. Only 2 responded. Both companies stated their products are safe and questioned the testing methods. But Dr. Marcet says benzene doesn't need to be ingested in order to be harmful.
It's near your face, so that's in your breathing zone.
In 2024, I first spoke with Dr. Marcet after the FDA proposed a ban on certain chemical hair straighteners that were found to cause cancer. Those products mostly marketed and used by black women and girls. So I had to ask, is the placement of these products in majority black communities a form of environmental racism?
I think it's really a history of these types of products being marketed to Black women.
It's the pollutant, it's the toxin.
Professor Dr. Tara Taylor with Morehouse College.
I would definitely say that racism is at the core with regards to when any time a particular group is disproportionately impacted.
This is, in my mind, a public health emergency.
Dermatologist Dr. Aaliyah Brown has treated patients who developed serious scalp and hand rashes from synthetic sprays. She says the rashes combined with the new cancer risk should sound health alarms nationwide.
Unfortunately, there also are some biases that exist with healthcare and people of color and disparities.
Hairstylist Dionne James tells me she developed health issues after decades of braiding and inhaling fumes from synthetic hair.
I have suffered from benign tumors, so now I'm starting to think that maybe it may correlate to the hair.
Is this braiding hair poisoning Black women? Of course it is.
That was it on that, sir.
Wow. Amazing. Let me tell you something, sisters. If that ain't no wake-up call, I don't know what is. I knew something. I knew if your oppressor wanted to target you, it'd be easy to do it with that hair. It'd be easy to do it through your hair because you hate your natural hair and are going out here buying hair, and that he can get you like that. He knows you the targeted group. We gotta learn how to love ourselves, man.
Right.
Take that. We gotta learn how to take that weapon out of his hand, man. By accepting who the Lord created you to be, and then being not idolizing the people that have destroyed our people, man. Give me the scripture on
yes, sir.
The one about not with bridal hair, whatever. I'm paraphrasing.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Now, this is a very, very big thing that's been happening to Black people. One time you would put that conch in your hair to straighten your hair to look more like white people. Now we got all different kinds of hair we put in our hair, different colors and shapes and all kind of different, whatever, to try to look less like who the Lord created you to be. Because really deep down inside, you have an issue with who you are. And then you got to address that, man. You got to look in the mirror and have a serious talk with the person you looking back at. You understand? Unless you ain't going to never be happy. How you going to be happy trying to be somebody that you aren't?
Right.
Go ahead, Abaya.
Okay. This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 3 and verse 3. Whose adorning...
I told you it started at 1, right? There's a 2?
Yes, sir. Verse 1. Likewise, ye wives, be in subjugation to your own husbands.
See that? That would all end. Ain't no man let his woman go out here looking like another woman. You that man's woman, man, unless he out of his goddamn mind. He ain't gonna be like, why is you wearing that thing on your head every goddamn day? What's wrong with you? Where's your hair? How come I never see your hair? You understand? But go ahead, read on.
That if any obey not the word, they also may without the word be won by the conversation of the wives.
You see that? If you don't, sometimes a woman could talk, the way she talks and her behavior could win a man. Not, you put so much emphasis on the way you look, and I know you're a woman and you want to look good. Granted, I understand that, but the way you treat a man is so much more valuable than trying to look like something you not and then have an ugly inside. Men don't want to be around you for so long. They're attracted to you, but that attraction you know, it's not what I want to say. It's not being reciprocal with your behavior. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Verse 2. While they behold your chaste conversation coupled with fear.
See? That's a righteous conversation. Your chaste conversation coupled with fear. That's important to have. You ought to be in fear of our King, man, and that man that he put to rule over you. Don't try to let a woman come all up in your. I don't let a woman get but so close to me, man. You know, I mean, she's close to me, but yet I'm a man. She's a woman. You understand? Some of y'all let women. She ain't got no not fear. I'm not saying that she's supposed to be like afraid of you like that, but you know what I mean. You got to keep your zone on another level, man. I don't explain it right, but yeah, go ahead.
Verse 3. Whose adorning, let it not be that outward adorning of plaiting the hair. And
you see that? Your adorning should not be your outward adorning. It's good. I love a woman to look good. Nothing wrong with that. But God is trying to tell you something important. He said, let not your adorning, you know, the adorning, you like to put little earrings in your ear, and some of y'all scrape off your eyebrows and paint new eyebrows on your damn eyes, and, you know, like to have your hair all, you know, certain, you know, whatever, your nails done. Who's adorning, that's good, but let it not be the main focus. Go ahead, Abad.
Yes, sir. And of wearing of gold, or of putting.
Read that part of door. Who's adorning?
Yes, sir. Whose adorning, let it not be the outward adorning of plaiting the hair, and of wearing of gold, or of putting on of apparel. Verse 4.
See that? He covered the clothes, the gold, whatever you got to attract to make yourself feel like you something, your hair, nails, all let that not be adorning. Go ahead, read on.
Verse 4. But let it be the hidden man of the heart.
What? Read that again.
But let it be the hidden man of the heart.
A woman, she can look average. Well, always over a good-looking woman that got a bad attitude. She'll always be more to a man. Because why? She has the heart of wanting to be a woman to that man. And that's what a lot of women lack, man. They want to be a woman to themselves. They want to please themselves. You understand? And the Lord didn't create you for that. The Lord didn't create you to please yourself. The Lord gave you them good looks so a man can look at you and have mercy on your behind. Oh, I tell you, you know, that for yourself. What the hell? You know what I mean? You look pretty because you're supposed to be have a man, attract a man, and even though a man, he look at your pretty behind and be like, okay, I let her slide for that. She's a woman, you know what I mean? But she ain't gonna be doing that too many more times. Let me check her on that. That's right, man. You understand? Go ahead.
But let it be the hidden man of the heart, and that which is not coupled, and that which is not corruptible. Even
not meaning the way you behave, man. Your values, the things you do, man. What you care about, man. What you care about. What do you care about, man? Do you care about anything else besides yourself? You care about the things the Lord cares about? If not, you better adjust yourself.
Right.
Go ahead. Is there anything else? That's it?
even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit.
Whoa, well, I'm glad we ain't skipped that part. A meek and quiet spirit. That's what you black and Latino women need. Well, all of y'all black. Y'all need a meek and quiet spirit, man. Not one all boisterous and all overbearing and all trying to overtalk a man and butting in and trying to sort your opinion over a man. Nah, don't need that. You need to be more humble. You understand? Okay, that's it on that. Let's go to the next story. Anybody got any questions on that? Or any questions, period, so far?
La, sir.
Okay, let's go to the next one then.
Khan. We have a
and that's right out the scriptures right there. So I don't know. Is your dilemma with me or with the Lord? You know what I mean? You said a meek and quiet spirit. Go ahead. You say we got what?
We have a adjoining story with this one, sir.
Please.
Why is Genobi wearing white woman's hair?
Oh yeah, we gotta get that one. We definitely gotta get that one.
Khan. Playing it now, sir.
Please.
What happened to Sophie Cunningham? Again, she's on the Indiana Fever, right? Is that what they're called? Look what happened to Sophie Cunningham in that game.
Here's Cunningham up ahead of the field, lays it in. Now, and then Cunningham gets into the face of DJ Carrington.
Base coming down, trying to prevent the layup, but that is just a hard hit. That's definitely going to be upgraded, I think, to a flagrant too, Ryan.
Tweeting out white privilege, it's like it's so. I think it's so horrific on
it's
there.
resentment.
And it's resentful, and it's because she's vocal, she speaks her opinion, and these women simply don't like it. And
DJ Carrington is a black woman with super blonde, long hair. It's obviously a wig or a weave of some sort. And it's way longer than Sophie Cunningham's. And the Sophie Cunningham, of course, is white. Why can Dijonay get away with wearing that white woman's hair? Long blonde, straight hair. And it's fine. And yet I can't go to the Bahamas and get my hair in braids or have my daughter get her hair in braids, or we'll be called racists. That's what's been happening for the past 6 years. Google it. Well, so we can't have braids. And in fact, there's a push by some on the woke left. You can't even wear like hoop earrings and do your lip liner outside of your lips as a white woman, because that's cultural appropriation of Hispanic women. The braids are cultural appropriation of black women, but it's fine for Dijonay Carrington to wear her hair straightened, white blonde, and down to her rear end. That's fine. I'm like, somebody help me understand the rules, okay? Because I can't keep up.
Anytime.
She got a point. You got to admit she got a point. Cultural appropriation, I call it. I think they call it. When you want to look like them. When they can't put on no, if they not put on look like you or try to look like you, let's just say they, cultural approach or whatever they call it. You know what I mean? This is a sickness on our people, man. This is our people trying to be like another nation of women. That ain't what the Lord created you to. Why would you want to be like something the Lord ain't created you to be like? Be like who you are. That's all. You'll get more your sanity out of just being yourself. You'll go insane trying to be somebody else.
Right.
It's a lot of things. It's a lot that comes with that, man, as far as your mental.
Right.
And I know they didn't, there's a lot of evil out here about black people with hair and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's why we need to love one another, man. You know what I mean? That evil is meant to make you feel like you inadequate. you know, to be biased towards you. You understand? But it's coming. Their time is coming. They're gonna get everything they get. They dished out plus some.
Right.
Don't you fret. Don't you fear. Do what you got to do, man. Please the Lord, man. Why you walking trying to please everybody else when you're supposed to be pleasing the Most High in Christ?
Right.
You know what I mean? God sees you. He says his eyes is 10,000. I think it's 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
Right.
Yeah, you see how bright the sun is? You know what I mean? So go ahead, Brian. What we got? What we at?
Yes, sir. We're at Comic-Con. Woman took her co-worker out after learning he hadn't been on a date or in a relationship for 6 years.
6 years. Look at this black woman got sympathy towards this white man they've been on a date. She's gonna take him out. She took him out. Ain't had no problem paying for his meal or whatever. This is insanity, man. Oh my goodness, man.
Right.
You know how many black and Hispanic men that she could have said, "Oh, let me take my brother out." Nah, she gonna take out the oppressor. Is there a video on this, or is that it?
It's a little bit of article, sir.
Go ahead, please read it a little bit. Let's get a good laugh tonight. She took this devil out. Goodness gracious, man.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead.
Sometimes the smallest act of kindness can remind someone they haven't been forgotten.
Always an act of kindness towards them. There's a brother on YouTube. This fool puts out videos about black people being kind to white. He put one out with a black something about the black woman did something. The cop was kind to the cop, and that's all he does. And he says this was made my day. It's always about some black person showing kindness to white people, not them showing kindness to you. I ain't seen no white woman say, "I'm gonna take a black man out and have a good time." But you got to be, because why? You a slave, and you think like a slave. Go ahead, Abad.
P.S. Williams was chatting with one of her co-workers when he admitted something that caught her by surprise. He told her that he hadn't been on a date or in a relationship for 6 years because he no longer felt attractive and had lost confidence in himself.
And she felt so much sympathy for him. Oh, the white man shouldn't have to suffer. I bet you we get in the kingdom of heaven and we getting back at these devils for what they've done to us. I bet you they black women were going to argue, "Don't do too much to them. That's not right you do that to them." You would have to get rid of this goddamn black woman. Tell her to go home in the kitchen or some goddamn way.
Right.
And if she thinks like that, imagine how she's dealing with black people. Imagine how she thinks about you, black man, while she's taking the white man out. She damn near, she hates you. You're the opposite of that man.
Right.
Oh my goodness, man. Go ahead, Abad.
Rather than simply offering words of encouragement, Williams decided to do something unexpected. She invited him out for dinner, followed by eating at...
That's enough, man. That's enough. That's enough. This is just disgusting, man. This is disgusting, man. That's a disgusting woman. Let her be with us. Like, this is why Christ got a kid. That's why 2/3 of our people got to die, man. Because they love this man, man. They love him and will never turn and love the people that are the victims of these white bastards. It's like you the one that's the victim. Right. And they hate you and love the people that victimize you. That's crazy. That's insanity. Go ahead, Bob. Come on, quick. We got to go because it's already over.
Yes, sir. Next one is FBA leader Tariq Nasheed.
No,
Yes, sir.
no. Let's get the. Oh yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, please. Yeah. Go ahead. You're right. Go ahead.
Come on. FBA leader Tariq Nasheed tells followers they are people of African descent.
He said what? He said they are people of African descent.
Yes, sir.
Is that what he said? Well, I'll be damned. I thought he was trying to separate, calling the blacks over here from Africans and all the rest of them. Now he joining. Now he joining you to the Africans. Read on some more.
Yes, black people are African people racially, and I acknowledge my African DNA. We have different.
Look at that. There are different ethnic groups.
Yes, sir.
That it?
No, we have different ethnic groups, but we have the same connection as far as intrinsic race and biology. When I travel back to Africa, I see a commodity.
This is a damn liar, man. This man is not anybody you should be following and looking up to, and none of that. This is obviously a paid informant, some type of man paid by the white man.
Right.
To come up there and tell black people you are African descent. Why are these people trying to tell you that? Because they want to smother you with lies so you'll never find the truth, man. Give me the next one, what the girl, when she comes out there and what she says.
Yes, sir.
About people like this, Umar Johnson, who always talking about Pan-African bullshit, and the rest of them.
This one, right, sir?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Come on.
Again, Black America, listen. They need you to believe that you're African so that they can continue to steal from you. That's the whole point. This is why Jesse Jackson in the 80s came out with that term African American and made it a whole thing. That this is why the government backed Jesse Jackson in turning you into an African American. Whole time Jesse Jackson was a card holding Cherokee Indian. They paid Jesse Jackson a lot of money to get on that podium and call us African Americans. That was one of the major ways for them to snoop on in and steal our stuff again.
That was on that, sir.
There you go. Black people, you are not African, man. At all. You are not African. And to see our brothers and sisters take a check to lie to you, to feed you that garbage, to take you back and to join these Africans, try to join you onto these Africans, shows you how far we'll go as a people to lie against our King, Yahweh Shai, to destroy our nation, to sell out. There's all these sellouts, man.
Right.
Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
Yes,
and then give me I'm gonna get two scriptures. They took down the video. I went through the Nipsey Hussle video and showed you through scripture and through history, archaeology, that she was an African. No matter, the Prince of the Air took it off, took it down. Now he putting up his people saying you African. Brother, we're going to this is really some evil.
Right.
Unprecedented. This is your oppressor having the money to destroy our people, man. And if we don't combat this evil, we'll be washed up with it. Go ahead, read what we got.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Egypt is called the house of bondage. So don't, it ain't people always say, "Oh, Egypt." When you go to, I think it's Exodus 13:3 or whatever, it says Egypt is the house of bondage. That's the precept.
Right.
I think, is that it?
Oh, Exodus 13:3. Yeah, I get what
Yeah. Pull it up real quick. I just want to just read it just to make sure.
come on.
It's one of the scriptures. There's a couple of precepts on this one.
Yes, sir.
You got it?
Yes, sir. This is the
Read
book
that for
of
me.
Exodus. Come on. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 13 and verse 3. And Moses said unto the people, remember this day in which ye came out from Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
You see that? The house of bondage. So when you read Deuteronomy 28 and 68, go back.
Yes, sir.
The Lord gonna bring you into bondage again. This time with ships. We are worldwide famous for going into captivity on slave ships. That cannot be denied. Our Hispanic and Native American Indian brothers as well. We the ones that lost our identity, that lost our language, and in captivity right here again. The Lord said, we'll be in captivity together. All of us on this side of the earth. Where the scriptures say, for those dumb idiots, on a land where no man dwelt. You can't say it's the Middle East.
Right.
You say he's gonna take you to a land where no man dwelt. That leaves that out. We over here, right here, suffering the, same as our Latino brothers and our Native American Indian brothers, and have not come together, have not, came into the truth and done the things we're supposed to do in our captivity.
Right.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee.
Go ahead.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With ships. That's a prophecy right there Moses made. He's talking to Israel. He ain't talking to the whole earth. He's talking to the Israelites, the ones he gave the law to. Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Moses talking about the promised land, the land of milk and honey. That's the way he's speaking unto you. We about to get a land. Who's the people on this earth that need a land for themselves? They can stop expecting the white man to feed them,
right,
to clothe and shelter them. Need our own government, our own on this earth. We the only people. Everybody else got it. Everybody else got it. Africans come over here and speak that old African language and got their own culture, their own identity. Everybody, East Indians, Chinese, we're the only ones. We can't figure it out. Go ahead, you read on some more.
Okay. And the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Mm-hmm.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
That's a slave man, a bond on his head. And nobody's able to pay your bond because your slavery was about you doing the things of you, breaking the laws of the Lord. Ain't nobody paying that. Who paying that? But except our king.
Right.
Nobody. I'm gonna tell you something, man. If it ain't for our king YAHANNA, man, you wouldn't have an empire to go to.
Right.
When you read the book of Daniel, I'm gonna get it in a minute. Daniel prophesied about your kingdom. Did you know that? After the white man's. He prophesied about your kingdom ruling this earth. And it's an everlasting kingdom. You wouldn't have that if it wasn't for our king, man.
Right.
Because nobody can pay the price. We bond men and bond women. You can't. Who gonna be able to get us out of slavery? A lot of people tried. Nobody succeeded. Go ahead, Abide. And no man shall buy you.
And no man
I
shall
think
buy
so.
you.
Yeah, and nobody gonna be able to buy a slave out of slavery. Mean he's free, but no man's able to do that. You understand? But our King. That's why in the Book of Revelation he told John to weep not. Give me that. With the Lion of the tribe of Judah, he has prevailed to open the seals. Oh man, that's wonderful. No, we can't get it. We still got to hurry up because we got to. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do the topic. We're gonna try to do a little bit of the topic. Go ahead, Abide. Where we at?
Yes, sir. We have 2 more stories, sir.
What about anybody got any questions? Anything in the class?
Sir.
Okay, go ahead, please. Quick. What's the stories about?
Yes, sir. It's the Christian saying the Christian video. This one.
The Christian video.
This one, sir.
I don't know what that is about. What is that? Go ahead and play it.
A concern. If you happen to go through your life hating,
oh man, I thought I said drop this one.
A certain group of people, a demographic of people, a race of people, a color of people. If you go to the grave, you know what I mean? If you go to the grave with that hate, hell will be your home for eternity. I'm gonna say it again because I really want this to be understood in this atmosphere.
Stop it
in this
right there, bud. Stop
Yes,
it.
sir.
Stop
Yes,
it.
sir. Yes, sir.
That's an idiot. That's a man that don't know nothing about no scriptures or nothing. He's talking off the top of his goddamn head. Right. The Lord said it's a time to love and it's a time to hate.
Right.
The Most High Power said that, man. He said, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated.
Right.
He said, love the good, hate the evil.
Right.
He said he created people to be wicked. He created the wicked. The wicked is like, what is it? Like a spots of, what did it say? The spots of the leopard or whatever. Can anybody change the spots of a leopard?
Right.
You can't change this man. He's going to be wicked. He was created to be wicked. And the Lord also said he's going to eliminate him out of existence after a while. That's in the book of Obadiah. So he was only created to be the wicked on the earth. Like, I don't understand this fool right here, man. How in the hell you going to be a man and you just love every goddamn thing? You just look. Imagine I have a house and I just love everything and I let everything in my house. My family going to be destroyed, ain't it? I had homosexuals and white people and all kind of different people in my house. They're going to end up, I'm going to end up out in the street and they're going to end up in the house. You understand? This is ridiculous. That's crazy. What's the next one about real quick so we can go on the topic?
Yes, sir.
Try to knock this down.
Kokan is Malachi Lancaster.
About what?
The hunting trip, sir. He was on the line.
Oh no, I was going to do that, but we so busy. We so far out of time. Give me Daniel, the book of Daniel 2:34.
Yes, sir.
Go into the topic real quick. This is heavy, man, because Daniel prophesied that after this kingdom, this revived Roman Empire that we are living under right now, that blacks and Latinos and Native Americans are going to have a kingdom under our king. Wow. And this is going to be awesome. And we should be right now getting ready and fighting that kingdom lives amongst us. How you going to want a kingdom, but you ain't preparing yourself for it? That don't make no sense, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Go ahead, give it to me.
Khan. This is the book of Daniel. Khan. This is the book of Daniel, chapter chapter 2. What, sir? Therefore Daniel
Verse
went.
34.
Oh, 34.
Go ahead.
You
Yeah,
want
34. Yeah, I'm gonna
Verse
read that
34.
one real quick.
Verse 34. Thou sawest till that a stone was cut out without hands.
You see that? That stone that's cut out without hands is going to go ahead, read on.
Which smote the image upon his feet that were of iron and clay.
So what is that talking about? What is Daniel talking about? This revived Roman Empire is going to be destroyed by our king. Ain't nobody ruling after the white man ruled, because the prophecy has already been laid out.
Right.
When God says something, you better believe it's going to happen.
Right.
God spoke this whole place into existence.
Right.
So in order for you to think something ain't going to happen that God said, you got to be foolish, man.
Right.
So he's speaking right now through the prophet Daniel. Read on.
Khan. And thou sawest till that a stone was cut out without hands, which smote the image upon his feet that were of iron and of clay, and break them to pieces. Verse 35.
And broke them to pieces. Destroyed this empire. Go to 44.
Verse 44.
44 and 45.
Yes, sir. And in the days of these kings saw the God of heaven set up a kingdom.
Set up a kingdom. Go ahead.
Which shall never be destroyed.
The kingdom got to have a king. God set up a kingdom with our king Yahushua ruling that kingdom, and it's going to never be destroyed. Daniel prophesied. Daniel told of this vision that the Lord gave him. Read on.
And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
You see that? So for you not to believe in the scriptures is not believing in yourself.
Right.
That's why you run to the other nations to look for your salvation. You run to the other nations to try to make instead of correcting yourself, you look to them and try to get with them in their kingdom. When the Lord said that he scattered his people, we amongst all the kingdoms on the face of the earth. We don't rule in the king. We're not the kingdom that we're scattered into, but we live amongst these people, man.
Right.
Was that 45?
We're in 45 now, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Verse 45. For as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it breaks in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold, the great God hath made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter. And the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof sure.
You see that? God said this is a certain dream, meaning this empire is on its way out. And guess who's about to get put into power? You better look at the prophecies of these scriptures, man, and stop taking them for light. Give me Jeremiah. I think it's Jeremiah 2.
Yes, sir. Come.
Give me Jeremiah 2 and 6. We're going to get into the topic. What's the name of the class? What's the name of the class?
Yes, sir. Why do we blame God for choosing to do evil?
Why do we blame God for the evil we choose to do? Amazing. Like God ain't said, God gave you a way you supposed to live. You choose to do evil. You choose to forsake that. Remember, he cast God's way on the back behind me, and then you say, if I was God's child, if I was God, I wouldn't let my children suffer. You wouldn't be a wise God if you go rescue somebody who's big-headed all the goddamn time. You wouldn't be a wise God. In other words, think of the opposite of what they said about for a second. No matter what your children do, how they disrespect you, how much they walk all over you, and treat each other, how bad they treat each other, you still want to, save them and put them back in power and all that. What? Who does that?
Right.
That's a woman for real.
Right.
No, that's the way she behaves with no correction. You understand?
Right.
Go ahead, read. Where we at? Go ahead, read it.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2 and verse 6. Neither said they, where is the Lord that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, that led us through the wilderness?
They don't say, well, we in captivity. You're the person that says, oh, if I was good, I'm getting this, I'm pulling this out because for a reason. People always say, if I was God, I wouldn't let my children suffer. Who let their children suffer? Who doesn't? And you got to understand, God is not a woman, man.
Right.
God is a father. And the father is going to punish you. It's like saying, God abandoned me. You ever hear somebody say that about God abandoned me? You abandoned God, Negro. You was the one in the wrong. How in the world you sitting thinking like that?
Right.
Like, that's crazy. We the ones that broke the law. Broke his laws. He made a covenant with you and he stayed faithful.
Right.
So you don't understand why you're in this situation. Let me help you understand it a little bit. You never said, where is the God that brought us out of the land of Egypt? You never thought about it. Your mind don't even reach that far. Your mind is just on what your captivity and your own selfish thoughts. Go ahead, read some more, Bob, please.
Yes, sir. That led us through the wilderness.
You remember the wilderness that God led us through? Literally a chariot. Literally. You don't even consider asking about that, but you're so fast to say, oh, God, where is God? Listen, where is God with all this evil? The evil going on, simpleton, it's because you won't get right. You think the heathens are going to correct themselves? Let me laugh at you. I'll laugh at you for you. You're supposed to correct yourself. You the people of God, they're supposed to be getting this earth in order.
Right.
When the hell did they correct themselves? They've always been heathens.
Right.
Go ahead.
Through a land of deserts and of pits, through a land of drought and of the shadow of death.
And the Lord, look at all the Lord did was, and we sit up here and act like God is the enemy. For a person to speak like that, they looking at God as evil, and they never blame themselves. You know what that's like? That's like a woman saying, how come a man don't protect me? Meanwhile, she don't follow nothing. She don't do nothing the man say. That's exactly what that's like. You're supposed to protect her no matter how evil she acts. No matter how much she looks at you with scorn and hatred. No matter how much she goes to sleep with your enemies, she's supposed to come back and expect you to protect her. Well, that's exactly what they saying about God. No matter how wicked they've been, They expect God to, just to always have, protect them no matter what. That's a woman's way of thinking, man. I'm gonna tell you straight up. That's a woman's way of thinking, and it doesn't require you to be better than some old low life, walking around with no morals and no dignity, no honor.
Right.
That's what it is, and that's. Go ahead, read on some more. Give me some more.
Through a land that no man passeth through, and where no man dwelt.
When no man dwelt, the Lord took us through to go into a land and gave us a land so we can have. Did y'all read it? Did you read about when we first came into the land? I think when we first came into the land and we tasted meat, I think it was the meat. We was like, my gosh, the Lord has been so good to us. Look at this. And yet we can say, the Lord forsake us, or the Lord is not, he forsook us. Not like we was that's a person that doesn't blame themselves for nothing. That's a person that always say, somebody else is the reason for me suffering. Somebody else is the reason for all the things I go through this evil. Somebody else is for the reason why I can't have a relationship. Somebody else is to blame. There a person always say that? They never come to the realization that they are the common denominator in all that. They never do.
Right.
All right, give me Ezekiel 9:9. I don't know if I should go through this. This might take a little time. We already over, but there's a time during when the Lord was going to destroy Judah. Let's see what the Lord said about Judah. Let's see how did the Lord forsake Judah, because they say the Lord forsook us, so we can act crazy. We can do what we want because the Lord we forsook him, but he still punished us.
Right.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Ezekiel, to the 9 and verse 9. Then said he.
Go ahead.
Then said he unto me, the iniquity of the house of Israel and Judah is exceedingly great.
Look at that. Our sins, our disobedience to the Lord is exceedingly great. I think it's, I don't know if it's above that when he talks about all the bloodshed and all that stuff that we was doing.
I think it's this next line.
Okay, read on then.
And the land is full of blood. Is that what you want, sir?
Yes, keep going. Full of blood.
And the city full of perverseness. For they say, the Lord hath forsaken the earth. And
They said the Lord has forsaken the earth. That's what they said. They said the Lord has forsaken the earth. You see the problem? The problem is our wickedness. And then because the judgment was not expedient, they said the Lord ain't doing nothing. So guess what we're going to be? Even more wicked. Go ahead.
And the Lord seeth not.
And the Lord don't see. You think the Lord don't see the evil we do, man? How in the hell you going to open your mouth? How the thing form, like the scripture say, how the thing form, going to question him that form him that formed them. The Lord gave you rules. All you got to do is abide by your rules until the Lord takes you out of this, delivers you from this place. How hard is that? You want to get down with the place and expect the Lord to come to rescue you? Every time you're going to be a Christian and say, why am I going through all these goddamn problems? You sit up there worshiping idols. Sit up there celebrating days the Lord never told you to celebrate.
Right.
And then going to make the Lord seem like he's the enemy. Make him seem like he's the enemy. When you're the enemy, you're the disobedient child. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Verse 10. And as for me also, my eye shall not spare, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense their way upon their head.
You see what the Lord said? I'm going to repay you for the evil you're doing. I'm going to repay you for what you done. And boy, that judgment is, I understand why people say, well, I don't understand why they blame the Lord. Because a wise man would know to blame the Most High, who was righteous and who's you know, is insanity. It's like, you know, you're not looking at yourself.
Right.
Because you're going through the hell of your evil. And the Lord taught, where does it say? Where's the one where it said, he that gave us less than we? Go to verse 13.
Yes, sir. Verse 13.
I think that's it. Yeah.
9 and 13, sir?
Yep. No, I think it's Ezra. No, it's Ezra 9 and 13. Salakia.
Water, sir.
This is what we don't even understand. We don't even fathom this right here. But it's true. Because when you see when the Lord came against Judah, came out and poured out, well, I'm going to go into it in a minute, that he didn't punish us the way we should have been punished. He was even merciful in his punishment against us. Read it.
This is the book of Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 13. And after all that is come upon us for our evil deeds and for our great trespass, seeing that thou, our God, have punished us less than our iniquities deserve.
He said he punished us what?
Seeing that thou, our God, has punished us less than
less iniquities deserve. We deserve way more than what we got, man. We deserve more than what we got. This is correction. This is, you got to go through it because you don't believe what I told you. This is what this is. Go ahead, is that it?
And has given us such deliverance as this.
You see that? And made a way that we can be delivered out of the wickedness and return back to him. That's awesome in my sight, man.
Right.
Like, why would God do that? I know if you was God, you wouldn't do it. You would have destroyed, because I can tell if they was in that seat, they wouldn't do it. They would have been through them, his people away, and probably would have tried to get another people. But God did it, man.
Right.
Because of the oath he swore our forefathers, man. He said, a remnant shall escape this oncoming disaster that's coming to this place. He's going to take a remnant out, just like he did with Judah. Ezekiel talking about it right now. Go back to Ezekiel.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9 and verse 10. And as for me also, mine eye shall not spare, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense their way upon their head.
What is he? How's this was the destruction that happened to our people because of the way because of our ways. Go to Revelation 15. I think it's 15. 15 and 9, I believe.
Yes, sir.
15, start at 8, front at 7.
Okay. Yes, oh, yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 15 and verse 7. And one of the four beasts gave unto the seven angels 7 golden vials full of wrath of God,
See that? Hold on, wait a minute. So this is a vow that full of the wrath of the Lord that's going to be poured out for his judgment. Go ahead.
Who liveth forever and ever.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 8. And the temple was filled with smoke from the glory of God.
Hold on, wait a minute. What is it talking? What's that mean? The temple was filled with smoke from the glory of God. Read on some more. It might give you a little bit better understanding.
And the temple was filled with smoke from the glory of God and from his power, and no man was able to enter into the temple till the 7 plagues of the 7 angels were fulfilled.
Mm-hmm. So there was no sacrifices or nothing being sent up. The Lord filled that place with smoke. Because why? Read on some more. We're gonna get it should say something. Tell you a little bit.
Yes, sir. Next chapter, sir.
Yeah, I think it is. Let me see.
This is the book of Revelation.
No, go back to Ezekiel. Go to 10:1. I think that might be it. To let you understand.
Oh.
The Lord was departing from off the temple because of our wickedness. It tells you about the chariot that had departed, and now when the Lord was departing, destruction was going to happen to us. Was going to happen. Was supposed, ushered in, because I'm reading about the vows, the judgment of the Lord that's being poured out in the spirit world and how it's taking place on the earth. Give me 10:1.
Yes, sir. Ezekiel 10:1. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 10 and verse 1. Then I looked, and behold, in the firmament that was above the head of the cherubims, there appeared over them as it were a sapphire stone, as the appearance of the likeness of a throne.
Okay. Now go ahead.
Verse 2. And he spake unto the man.
Go ahead, read on.
With linen, and said, Go in between the wheels, even under the cherub, and fill thine hand with coals of fire from beneath the cherubims, and scatter them over the city. And he went in my sight.
And now these are the chariots and the cherubim, the angels that are sent to protect. They were sent to the temple to preside over it. The Lord is telling the man is clothed in linen to get these coals in his hand and do what? And to pour it over the city, I believe. Because why? Judgment is being poured out. Read that last part again.
Yes, sir. And he spake unto the man clothed with linen and said, Go in between the wheels, even under the cherub, and fill thy hand with coals of fire from between the cherubims, and scatter them over the city. And he went.
Now go to 2 Kings 25:9. I want to bring something out real quick. So now he's pronouncing judgment on us because of our wickedness, because of the ways of our doing, because of all the evil we was doing. That's why you know that this place is about to get judgment, because the same thing is happening here. People are killing one another. Homosexuality is at an all-time high. Brothers hating each other. So now the Lord he's seeing all this, and he's waiting to a certain measure. He said they was filled. He said the people back then our people was filled with violence. Meaning it was so much in us that there was no, coming back from. He just had to destroy that place.
Right.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, somebody.
This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 25 and verse 9. And he burnt the house of the Lord, and the king's house, and all the houses of Jerusalem, And every great man's house burnt he with fire.
You see that? Go ahead.
Verse 10. And all the army of the Chaldees that were with the captain of the guard break down the walls of Jerusalem round about.
Well, this is when we going into captivity because of our wickedness. This is the judgment that was pronounced against Judah. Remember, the northern kingdom already went into captivity. They was already in captivity. And there was only Judah, the house of Judah standing. Well, we went into captivity too. The Babylonians.
Right.
Where else we at? Give me first. Give me 1 Kings 8 and 10. I think I'm.
1 Kings.
I got a few more things I want to go into. Yeah, let me hit this real quick. You see what's happening with us is how the Lord is setting up the kingdom we read about. That was after this kingdom right here. That's why your oppressor hates the truth. That's why he doesn't want this truth. Remember in Revelation he said he was gonna fight against the what was this? Where he said that he fighting against the truth. And how is he doing that? He putting out all kind of lies. God's name is Yahuwah and all that. He's deceiving a lot of people because he knows a lot of our people are going to wake up. So now, what can I do once they wake up? I can send them, I can make multiple Israelite groups and teach them lies in those groups. Yeah. You don't think you think he's gonna be on the up and up with you, right? You think he's gonna take his defeat lightly and not going to fund groups that are against the truth? Come on, man. Don't be so damn naive.
Right.
Where we at?
Yes, sir. We are this is the book of 1 Kings chapter 8 and verse 10. And it came to pass, when the priests were come out of the holy place, that the cloud filled the house of the Lord. Verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
So that the priests could not stand to minister because of the cloud, for the glory of the Lord.
I think we already got past that one. But I want the one where the Lord assembled the brothers and sisters together. I think it's Ephesians 2 and 19. So the house of the Lord was filled with smoke. You understand? So the priests couldn't minister, or nothing could be done in the temple. You understand? Because the Lord's judgment is about to be poured out. It said the chariot left from off the temple, and now, it's time to pay. Like the Lord, you got it for me?
Yes, sir. This is the book of Ephesians 2 and verse 19.
I think this is it.
Now, therefore, ye are no more strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints and of the household of God.
You see that? We no more, what does it mean? We no more strangers and foreigners. Because at one time, because of our wickedness, we was cast off. We was like a at first it was the northern kingdom, and now Judah was cast off too. So the Lord said, you are no longer strangers or foreigners, meaning now you've come back into the fold, right, and now can partake in the promises. Read on.
Verse 20. And are built upon the foundation of the apostles and prophets, Jesus Christ himself being the chief cornerstone.
Yahushua, the king. He's the chief cornerstone, and you are built on as the men and women that were, that come into the truth and is building this righteous temple. You are the temple. You know what I'm saying? Give me some more. What verse you at?
Verse 21. In whom all the building fitly framed together groweth into an holy temple in the Lord.
You see that what the Lord said? Now that you done come out of the world and you have came back to the Lord, you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, now you start to build a holy temple unto the Lord. Go ahead, read on.
In whom ye also are builded together for an habitation of God through the Spirit.
You see that? So where God can live. Remember, the temple was the was a place where God, they would experience the presence of the Lord. But the Lord left. Lord, we was being wicked. So the Lord said, you know what? I'm going to demolish this temple and I'm going to put it inside you. You're going to come back to me, and that's where I'm going to dwell. I'm going to dwell inside you. No more in these goddamn houses that y'all don't, that look to the house as if it's an idol. You know what that's like saying? That's like saying, remember, I was going to go into it, but I ain't going to go into it now. Remember in when we lost the ark, right? Hold on. When we lost the ark and we got it back, everybody was clapping and cheering and screaming and hollering. It was a good thing, but we was looking at that ark as if it was going. It was some kind of a symbol, or what I want to say. Somebody correct me on what I'm trying to say. It was looking at it like it was an idol.
Right.
Like this ark is going to save us. Not that the Lord, that, the Most High is going to, by us doing what he commands, is going to be with us. But this ark, we're going to save. That's why the Philistines, that's how they got the ark. Because we was being wicked and the ark fell into their hands. Remember that Dagon? Remember Dagon when they put it beside Dagon? And that's a good scripture. I forgot to bring that out about the head and the hands. Remember in Revelation, it said you dwell in your head. What did it say about the head and the hands? Come on, help me out. It was this what's it called? What's it what's it called? I'm thinking the spirit the mark of the beast. God dang. The mark of the beast would be in your head or your hands, right?
Right.
Right? That's what it says in Revelation.
Yes, sir.
And when Dagon fell down, Dagon is the one we showed you earlier, the fish god. Pull it up on the screen about it.
Yes, sir.
The fish head that the Philistines worship. He fell down I think it's the third time, and his head and his hands came off, but his torso was still up there. And the priest understood that meant that the knowledge of this God and the work of the God's hands would come to nothing. The work of the hands to build for Dagon is what come to nothing. It was an idol. And the Lord was showing that. You understand? So I just wanted to bring that out. Y'all read the book of read on Dagon. We might go into it soon, in the future. Say it again.
I got the scripture when it was placed by Dagon.
The who?
The ark. When the ark was placed by Dagon.
I don't think we need to go into it because it might be too long.
Yes, sir.
I still got a few things I want to touch on. So
yes,
so that's right now. The Lord is assembling brothers and sisters, man. As you come back and do the things of the Lord and start to clean yourself up, there's no way you can't make it into the ISUPK. Because that's where you get clean. You understand? Okay, so where we at? Go to let me see where I went in. Go to, I think that's it on the day. Where's the one? Let's go to the conversion of Paul. Should I go to that one? This one I want to pull out about Paul. Go to his conversion. Where is that in when Paul got blinded on the road to Damascus? Give me a kick against the goat pricks.
Yes, sir.
This is what you're doing actually, and spiritually, this is what's going on. You are. I'm gonna explain it when you get it.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a. Go ahead.
Acts 9 and verse 1, sir. I can start there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Come on. This is the book of Acts, the 9 and verse 1. And Saul, yet breathing out threatenings and slaughter against the disciples of the Lord, went unto the high priest.
Now he on the flip side, he's coming up against his brothers and sisters in the truth. But he believes he's doing the work of God.
Right.
That's why the scriptures say, you'll kill brothers and sisters and think you've done God's work. I'm paraphrasing. Go ahead.
And desired of him letters to Damascus, to the synagogues, that if he found any way, that if he found any of this way, whether they were men or women, he might bring them bound unto Jerusalem. Verse 3. And as he journeyed, he came near Damascus, and suddenly there shined round about him a light from heaven.
A light from heaven shine. But go ahead.
It's in verse 5, sir, but I was just getting the context. Verse 4.
Okay, go ahead.
And he fell to the earth and heard a voice saying unto him, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? Verse 5. Howard said, this is Christ saying, why are you persecuting him? Is Saul persecuting him personally? I'm asking. Oh, sorry.
No, he's persecuting the men of the brothers and sisters in the truth. Christ looking at you like you are persecuting him by these brothers and sisters, by you coming up against these brothers and sisters. And you don't want to do that.
Right.
Read on.
Verse 5. And he said, Who art thou, Lord? And the Lord said, I am Jesus, whom thou persecutest. It is hard to kick against the pricks.
You see that? What does that mean? It is hard to kick against the pricks. Right here, kicking the pricks or the goads are what he's talking about. He's using the farming tool to emphasize what he's saying.
Right.
Bring it up, a goad about. I think I sent it to you. I wanted to bring this out a little bit. A goad was a two-headed stick or whatever. Make it nice and big. Can you read it?
Yes, I can read it, sir.
Okay, read it for me.
A farming goad or ox goad is a traditionally 8 to 10 foot wooden staff with a sharp metal spike at one end to guide working oxen or cattle during plowing. Historically, the opposite end featured a flat metal paddle or chisel flat used to scrape clinging mud off the plowshare.
That's the plow, right?
Pull up some images.
But it says how the one end we use to get go back. Is it?
Go back.
It don't say how the one end would use to be to stick the ox or whatever.
Yes, sir. It says a farming goad is a long wooden staff, usually 8 to 10 feet, used to guide.
We read that part.
Yes.
Use to guide them, but it doesn't say to stick them.
Yeah, it says.
Okay. So in other words, that stick, that one part is to clean off the tool, and the other part is to would be the stick that ox if he's not moving like he's supposed to get him up and moving, at the pace the other oxen moving. And what he would do, what ox didn't like that. They don't like to be stuck like that. So they would kick back, and they would eventually hurt themselves by doing so. So what he means is that, Paul, all you doing coming up against me is hurting yourself. That's what he's telling them. You hurting yourself. Because why? This kingdom is going to come. These brothers and sisters are going to come into this truth, man. And you persecuting them, you're going to end up being the one that's going to be destroyed in the end.
Right.
And that's all of us, man.
Right.
You understand? That's for all of us. We ain't doing nothing but hurting ourselves, man, by trying to be a part of this empire, by acting like Christ's kingdom is not going to exist on this earth.
Right.
By acting like we know better than God. You ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself out there. You understand? You think you know what you're doing? You think you know how you're supposed to live your life? When Christ said, when Paul came, Paul is being converted right here. Go back to Paul.
Yes, sir.
After he said kick against the goat. He said for 3 days, Paul was blinded. I can tell you. You can read it. 3 days he was blinded. Until Ananias, I think that's the brother's name, right? Went to go and heal his eyes. The Lord sent him. Why is that important to understand? Because Paul was dead spiritually. He was dead. 3 days blind, 3 days in the dark. 3 days not knowing, you quiet. It was like being a man that's dead, man. And then being resurrected by him living for Christ. And we all got to suffer that. We all got to die. You got to suffer that death. Because why? You got to be reborn as a new man, like our king told, what's the brother's name? When he was talking about you got to die for Nicodemus. He told Nicodemus. Now go to Ephesians 2:1.
Yes, sir.
Ephesians 2:1. Get a few more. I think we a little over, man. What the hell? We having fun, ain't we?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. This is the book of Ephesians 2 and verse 1. And you have he quickeneth. Oh, stop it. And you have he quickened who were dead in trespasses and sins.
So wait a minute. That means through trespassing and sins, what is a sin? A sin is breaking God's law. So you're dead, according to the scriptures. But the Lord, but right here, he's saying you being made alive, who was dead. Because why? Now you come into the truth, you accept Christ as your king. Now you're given another opportunity. People say in the world, you know what kills me? They say you're supposed to believe in your heart and say with your mouth or whatever, and not supposed to do anything. It's not a works. You come into the school, you come in here, and it's plenty of work to do.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? How Christians always say it's not, you gotta, I forgot what scripture they pull. But man, you got a nation of people that needs, the like the Christ said, the crops is plenty, but the laborers are few.
Right.
Nobody's laboring. The Christians want you to say, okay, I accept Christ. Now I just sit here and wait for to be saved. Are you kidding me? Christ said go out into the highways and by. He gave us all kinds of instructions that we're supposed to be obeying.
Right.
What we're supposed to be carrying out in this earth to deliver our people, to give it a goddamn good ass shot to deliver each and every last one of us, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Go ahead about it. Is that it? Read on.
Verse 2. Wherein in times past you walked according to the course of this world.
Hold on. What's the course of this world? You was born into a world of sin. You was born into the kingdom of your oppressor. So you walk according to time past the course of this world. This world ain't gonna fit in the Christ's world, a kingdom. No. Something got to take place to get you ready for Christ's kingdom. A conversion. Go ahead, Abad.
According to the prince of the power of the air.
Prince, that's your oppressor. He's the prince of the power of the air. He's the one that controls, what goes on with the air. Your airwaves or your air traffic controllers or your planes or whatever the hell you want to say. Your computer, your internet, all that controlled by this man. Read on.
The spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience.
The spirit that works in, who's the children of disobedience? You, Black, Latino, and Native American. He ain't calling the other nations his children. You being disobedient because the man who controls your TV, your internet, and all the other things you can think of is the wicked.
What?
Is the evil. Is the deceiver. Is the liar. Is the thief. Is the colonizer. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Verse 5, all the way down to 5.
Verse 3. Among whom also we all had our conversation in times past in the lust of our flesh.
You see that? Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. This is brothers and sisters in the truth. And they're acknowledging the world. We, in times past, we was talking according to the flesh. Oh, I'm going to get me some. I'm going to go do this. Oh man, talking about brothers and sisters. Scheming and lying and doing this and that. That was our conversation in times past. You understand? Now what? Read on.
Fulfilling the desires of the flesh and of the mind.
Of the flesh and of the mind. Go ahead.
And were by nature the children of wrath. Even as
hold on, wait a minute, slow down. By nature, the children of wrath, the children of the Lord's anger. You are. Because you are of the flesh. You don't desire the things of the Lord. When the Lord see you going out here acting like because the white man is seducing you through the air, through whatever means, and you act like that, you catch the Lord's wrath.
What?
Can't say it no more plainer than that. That's why we in this hell, bro. That's why we here. That's why you think God don't love his. Why would God? If I was God, I wouldn't punish my children. Oh yeah, you wouldn't be a good God. Go ahead, Abad.
Even
Get a few more.
Verse 4. But God, who is rich in mercy, for his great love wherewith he loved us.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 5. Even when we were dead in sins, have quickened us together with Christ.
What does the dead in sins mean? How are you dead in sins? They talk about the law is done away with. So Christians, are they dead in sins? Read that part again.
Even when we were dead in sins, have quickened us together with Christ. By
What does it
grace,
mean, dead in sins? Very simple.
yes, sir.
If you was made alive in Christ, what does dead in sins mean? Go ahead, Abide.
Kawakam, we were spiritually uh, uh, dead when we went against the Lord's laws.
How are we made alive?
By keeping the Lord's laws with
By
Christ.
keeping the Lord's laws, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so dead in sins means what?
We're not keeping the Lord's laws.
Read on. Read it again.
Even when we were dead in sins, have quickened us together with Christ.
Anybody else take a stab at it?
Not yet, sir.
Dead in sins means you are no longer a sinner. You dead to that type of life and made alive with our King. It ain't mean you said you. I don't know how you was what you was trying to say, but
My fault.
that's what you know. What I'm saying I'm dead in sins, meaning I don't do those sins.
Right.
And now I start to be alive with my King. I start to live now. Read on some more. Is that the last one? Is that the end of 5?
By grace ye are saved.
Okay, by grace we are saved, meaning the Lord's allowed us, but by the Lord, grace is a period of time to get our act together. That's what it's talking about. Now we are no longer sinners. We're made alive with Christ, and by his grace, that's what saves you. Because that's what gets you. You can't be a sinner and be saved, and go into the kingdom. You're going to have to die right here.
Right.
You have to die right here. You know what I mean? Go me 1 Timothy 5:5. We're gonna wrap it up after that. I think I got a few more, but I ain't gonna go into it. Oh man, I forgot the second Corinthians 4:4. I don't know if I want to go there. We got a few more. That's a good one too. But Satan has blinded our people to not see the truth. And that's the one that's good to know that how he does it is through the means that he reaches. Oh man, this is so okay. All right, let's go to this one. We're gonna wrap it up.
Yes, sir. This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 5. Now she that is a widow indeed and desolate trusteth in God and continueth.
Hold up. A widow, if she's a widow and trusts in God, what happens?
And continueth in supplications and prayers night and day.
Keep going.
Verse 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth.
You see that? The one that believes in the Lord and honors the Lord and obeys the Lord, she is, she is saved. She's the one that the Lord is going to have mercy on because of his grace. But the one that lives in pleasure, she's what?
Is dead while she liveth.
Now give me the one in Revelation about the dead, the walking in the dead. I still got a few more. I want the blind people. But give me the one in Revelation that they're dead bodies.
Yes, sir.
I think it's 12 and 5 or something like that. I don't know.
Come.
That might not be.
Revelation 11 and 8, sir.
Oh man, I got another one's good one too. The Proverbs 13 and 15. The way of the transgressor is hard. Just go to Revelations. We got to come back to this. I might.
This is the book of Revelation, 11 and verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
Hold on. Where's the great city? America. Whose dead bodies? Spiritually, we are the dead, walking dead that the Lord is talking about. We're not physically dead, but you're spiritually dead. And a lot like a city that's full of dead bodies. Remember where the Lord said the dead bones and Valley of the Dry Bones, the dead or whatever. Yeah. Go ahead, read on.
Okay. Which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Which spiritually is called Sodom. Sodom, which is this place is the Sodomites, all over the damn place, and Egypt, slavery. Go ahead.
Where also our Lord was crucified.
These people crucified Christ, man. They have no cut cards about anything, man. They don't honor the Lord. Why? You think the people that crucified Christ going to turn around and honor the Lord? These people hate God, man. They put up a church your churches don't honor the Lord. They hate the Lord. The Muslim mosques don't honor the Lord. They hate the Lord. The other nations hate God.
Right.
But they'll trick you into believing they love God and have you worship them at the same time. Listen, that's it. We over the time. So listen, I enjoyed. Thank y'all for coming out, man, and supporting this class. Well, not coming out, but online supporting the class. We appreciate you. Any questions before we roll out?
Sir.
Okay, this is the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander General YAHANNA. You know how we do on Sundays, Lord allow. You know what I'm saying? That being said, we want to salute. Oh, we got the cookout, right? When is that?
Oh, yes, sir. It's September 4th or no 3rd.
Is it 3rd? It's like 8th.
Oh no, yeah, September 3rd to the 6th, I believe. I mean, just
okay. Just double check the online ISUPK.com. Or the I thought it was the 8th, but anyway, I could be wrong. We got the blowing the trumpets coming up too, don't we?
Yes,
That's
sir.
The next High Holy Day.
Next High Holy Day. That's going to be
blowing the
next
trumpets,
High Holy, September 11th.
September 11th, the blowing the trumpets.
Yes,
so
sir.
We got the cookout coming, and then after the cookout, we got the memorial blowing the trumpets, the High Holy Day. Lord allow y'all to, if you can't make it, get on it, tune in, and celebrate the Lord's High Holy Day, man. With that being said, we want to salute the brothers at this time. Barak, Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shah, Barakatham, Yahweh Matai. Then we're going to salute the sisters. Barak, Yahweh Shema Alathan, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Matai, class dismissed. Lord be with y'all till we see each other again. Shalom.